You're watching the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Now it's time for the Brent and Austen Show.
What is up on a Thursday? We've got you covered as week 0 gets going in college football. Maybe a little college football talk today with all the different rules and regs and changes and babysitting going on by conferences because their coaches can't handle themselves even though they're paying them $12 million. Oh, yeah, we'll get on that soapbox a little bit. Why not? Countdown to kickoff coming up tomorrow. We've got one more preseason game to make it through. Are people really curious if the starters are playing in that game? Maybe I'm an idiot, but I don't think they're playing in that game. I don't think there's a chance they're playing. I guess I'll find out around 1 o'clock today when I go down for the production meeting. But Buster Brown conversation, along with C.J. Williams' surprise conversation for Austen Lane. That is on the show and on the way as well. Brent Martineau along with Austen Lane and Jason Hamby on this Thursday morning. Here is toward the end of August as we get closer and closer. Now, the countdown really begins for the regular season for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two things of note before no more ticker in college football? Like, why? What's the point? Why do we need a clean look, ESPN? Will it be weird watching a game without a ticker? Are you so trained?
I mean, I'm not sure if I'm trained. It's going to be inconvenient, right? Because I'm not the one that's always on my cell phone trying to look up scores and everything.
Yeah,
so
you
now,
do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah,
you watch.
I just be in the moment and watch a game. So now I feel like I'm going to have to be on my cell phone a lot more. But to be fair, though, if I'm watching college football on a Saturday, I have 4 or 6 games going at the same time.
You usually do.
So
anyway.
yeah.
How many TVs do you have?
One.
Oh, you mean you just split it?
Yeah.
Okay. You're on the mixed channel or something like that?
One of the perks of YouTube TV and some other streaming services. This is intangibly food stamps.
You all right. At some point, we'll just move on with the show. But when Hamby's in the drive-through window, fist pumping.
Yeah.
Because he got to use the button.
Oh, we got new buttons.
He's got a button.
Yeah.
And he just got excited about it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm excited about this side of the screen right there.
Oh,
very good.
Do we lose the chat?
We didn't lose the chat,
Oh,
but we
no.
have options.
Okay.
We have options.
Don't panic.
Don't panic.
I did a
chat.
little bit.
Welcome, chat. But we might not have the chat on the entire time.
Bummer.
But I like this. That's good. Yeah, I don't know what that will do to my viewing experience on the ticker. I do feel like it is a part of it. I don't necessarily watch the ticker nonstop, but I think you do glance and notice. So I think that part will be interesting. More on your viewing habits. Hamby, how do you watch a Saturday? You on a mixed screen? I mean, you got a big your TV's obviously big if you're splitting the game within 4.
Or 6. It's
6.
It's huge.
I'm not going to lie to you. I find that hard to keep track. I'll watch it sometimes with the 4 or 6 games, but I do I feel like I just will flip on the one and enjoy the one, and then I like actually flipping around the old-fashioned way to go back and forth because it's just all over the place for my eyes. Hamby, how do you watch? One game or multi-gaming?
I do one on TV, one on phone. I don't have the capability.
Where are you Twittering?
That can be, I could slide up on my phone during a commercial and hit it on that or something.
Okay.
No, I don't ever use my laptop.
Okay.
My laptop most of the time nowadays collects dust. I bring it out for fantasy football drafts and stuff, so I actually got it out for the first time in a couple of months last week.
Okay.
But I don't ever watch on there, and I don't have YouTube TV anymore, so I can't do the quad box.
Well, do you have a smart TV? With the internet on it?
I mean,
built
yes.
into it?
Yeah.
I can give you some
help you.
websites.
Oh, yeah. You trying to jailbreak my TV?
No, hey. Come on now. Don't say the J word.
I can't really. I like 2 better than 4, though. I really can't.
4 is a lot.
Yeah, 4 is too much for me, I think.
Why? I don't get it with you guys. You can't just look at
one
part of the TV and be like, okay.
Being honest, I don't know.
You guys got that
ADD,
ADD, huh? The ADHD.
Maybe more than I
think that would actually favor us.
If you had 4 things going on,
you have
can't
ADD.
focus with one.
The fact that you need 4
I need
is
6.
more ADD.
I need 6. Yeah, maybe that is a reverse.
But I can focus on one, though, is what I'm saying. Like, I can just, like,
You can lock in.
Well, yeah, like, okay, if Oregon's playing, then, yeah, I'll watch the Oregon game. Or if, like, Wisconsin's playing, like, I'll just, like, watch that. But I have, like, the other ones to the side. Like,
Yeah.
I can look at one thing and look at one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fascinating.
For me, I would rather, if there's like a game that I have, like, let's say, mid-level interest in, let's say a Big 12 or Big 10 game that's a good game but not going to kill me not to watch, I would rather watch the highlights full, the 15-minute version, than catch a play here, catch a play there, and not be locked in fully on 1 or 2 games. Like, if Georgia's playing, I'm not going to be looking at 4 different games. I want to hear the entire broadcast. I want to hear the announcers from start to finish. And if that means I miss a game or 2, then I'll just take another hour out of my night or the next day and watch 4 games, 15-minute highlights.
Just so we're clear, though, and I'm not like a complete psycho, when I'm watching like 4 or 6 games, there's only one audio being played.
There is only one.
I'm not watching
1 at a
6
time.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch
yeah.
6 separate or listen to 6 separate audios at the exact same
You can
time.
change the audio,
What am
right?
I? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
That would be
That's the
insane.
Yeah, that would be.
All
Insane.
of a
That's-
sudden, just a wow, wow,
That's
wow,
the
wow.
one
Okay,
thing
I'm
that
not
I
so
want
fun.
to do with our Friday night zone blitz. I wish we could figure out the technology.
Yeah.
To kind of, if we wanted to, have like the different audios up, like, or you could click on it.
Right.
You could choose, right? The different audios up. We haven't got there yet. All right, we're growing. We're figuring it out. But I do like MLB Network has that where you can change it. I think all the big networks now you can do that. But my guess is that's a pretty hefty investment. We'll get back to some college football talk in a little bit. The other one that I don't want to forget about. Guys, I thought that was AI on the Nepal flood.
Oh, my gosh.
I thought it was AI. When I first saw that one image. I think that was floating around the early part of the day, like one of the initial ones where it just came over the building. I was like, that's got to be AI. It's straight. I don't even know if I've seen a movie like that. I've probably seen a movie like that, but it's straight out of a movie.
Yeah.
Like, all the things we see now, we've had a lot of natural disasters. I honestly don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Have you?
I mean, well, there's like been tsunamis and everything where like hotels have been leveled, but like that was insane.
Unbelievable.
I really couldn't believe every vantage point kind of looked worse
Yeah.
as videos continue to come out.
We gonna start talking about global warming? We all good? That's what happened. The
Yeah, it
glacier
was like
broke
a
off.
nice. It was a glacier, right?
The glacier
Chunk.
chipped off and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a chat.
Ingrid Ingram days until Jags football. Yes, sir. It is that. That was amazing. I mean, horrifically amazing.
Yeah.
But incredible. So I can't imagine how many people are going to be
Lost?
dead and lost in that.
Yeah,
I mean, the numbers were very
lot.
low early on that they came out with. Those are going to be unbelievable
They
numbers.
said like 100 or something, right, so far?
Yeah, it was like 160, I think, was like a number that I saw, and then maybe that grew to 2 something.
Well,
but,
looking
I
at-
mean, it's going to be
Looking it up right now. A
thousands.
few hours ago, The Guardian, which I buy into in terms of like real news, they said 350 people so far have been
Confirmed.
confirmed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming they'll never find some.
1,400 are missing.
I told only 1,400. Wow.
Well,
I
once
thought
again,
it'd be
this is
even more.
hours ago.
I say only, like that's. But I was asking Mike Bursch about this too, or at least told Mike Bursch. One other observation you have in that is you see like houses, and I kind of get it. Like there's that one video where the bridge came, like just got flushed out. I don't know if you saw that one, but also like all these houses, right, are getting just, just going down like dominoes. And then once in a while, you'll see like a tree or two hang in there
Yeah, man.
and doesn't even budge. It's like unbelievable.
It's the
So you
power of
get all
nature.
these houses and bridges coming down, which again, some of it makes some sense, right? But the force of that, and you get a tree just hanging around, not going anywhere, still standing.
It's the
after
power,
all that.
It's the power of nature. You can have a rose grow from concrete, as Tupac would say. Like it's crazy what nature's capable of.
Yeah, that was just eye popping. I mean, we live in a sports bubble, but that was That was unbelievable to see that yesterday. Jags basically wrapped up camp and over, so let's get into some sports. And we did a preseason game tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit about that. A couple of teasers, if you will. Tomorrow, we don't usually do this on the show, but so what the hell? Let's go with a 53-man roster tomorrow. It'll be announced on Sunday. I don't think it's like an annual Brent and Austin tradition.
Yeah.
I think
it's not like the quarterback quiz.
Yeah,
I don't. I feel like we aren't really reinventing the wheel when we say, "Hey, we're going to predict the Jaguars 53."
I know.
Like I think other people have done that before.
I think people have done that. In fact, many people have done that. But I do think there's some. I find it interesting this year, though. I really do, about how many they're going to keep. I think offensively and defensive front. I think is a fascinating number.
Yeah.
And how that will project.
Yeah. Was it just us? Is this like an envelope thing or just us doing this?
It's just us. Yeah,
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll just do it. Because, again, they'll come out Sunday, so we'll get some verification of it. But just thoughts, how much they differ between the three of us of, like, and, again, we're talking about a few players. That's at the end of the day.
Literally probably 2 or 3.
I think we could all sit here and name 48 to 50 of them right now. And then how crazy do you want to get, or are you going to get crazy? How right do you want to be? But I think there's always a surprise or two that, maybe a guy ends up on IR, or that you didn't, oh, wow, I didn't know he'd be out for that long, or something like that. I do think the practice squad is going to be kind of intriguing, which I've never really found very intriguing. But I do think it's fascinating because the Jags have some tough decisions to make, I think, there, because they feel like players are going to be picked up off their team.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of other teams are watching the Jags a bit, which I have not said very often in my almost 20 years here, where the other teams are watching for the roster cuts of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I think that's a real thing. So we do that. And speaking of the envelope game, we're going to close that one down. So get them in today if you want. Sports at actionnewsjacks.com. We do have a few in already. Play if you want. Win a prize September 13th. September 13th, what is the opening day lineup of the Jacksonville Jaguars? On offense. On the offensive line. Sorry. Offensive line, opening day lineup. Who is it? Who are the starting five? And where are they? Right, in that starting five. And send it into sports at actionnewsjacks.com. So there you go. A couple of teasers there for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hamby asks a good question today. Do you feel better, worse, or the same about how you felt about this football team 3.5 weeks ago when camp started, I believe, on July 26th or 27th?
I'm going to say about the same.
About the same?
Yeah, about the same. I question the running backs going into training camp. I'm still questioning the running back plan going into training camp. I was excited about the defense going into training camp. I'm still excited about the defense going into training camp. I thought the offense would take a step forward in terms of different formations and what they would show. The offense has shown different formations and schemes of what they're going to show. So, yeah, but for me, it's kind of what I expected. Thankfully, no major injuries per se. You got Cole Van Lannon coming back. So my expectations are about the same.
Hamby?
I'm one tick down.
In a bad way?
In a bad way.
Wow, okay.
And I'm very high on this football team. And I think they're, I think beforehand, not to say that I think this is going to be like another loss or two on the docket. And it's not necessarily that, but I thought they were, the third best team in the AFC right now. I was confident in that going into the training camp. I kind of did a little
Ravens, Bills ahead of them.
That's correct. And now, again, one tick doesn't mean they're the fourth best team. I still think they can be the third best team as of right now. But the juggling of the offensive line is concerning me, especially with those two early AFC games against the Broncos and Patriots, especially with Anton being at left tackle. I have a lot of confidence in him as a future left tackle. I don't know how much I'm not as confident as y'all are that it's going to be a seamless transition in the early part of the year. So for that reason, I have just general offensive line concerns, especially in the first month, that I think could hurt the Jags, meaning there's a lot better chance I think the Jags could start 1-2 than I did 3 weeks ago.
You have, real quick, so you have the Jaguars are the third best team in the AFC?
Yeah, I think so.
Where do you have the Broncos?
Right behind the Jags.
So 4? Okay.
Yeah. 2 ticks down.
Okay.
Maybe 1 tick closer than they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, so think 1-2. Who do they play in week 4? Bengals.
Right.
Tell you what, the Jags are 1-2. I think that's a scary proposition. The Jags being 1-2, facing the Bengals on the road and London against Philly and Houston.
Yeah.
And the NFL doesn't always shake out the way you feel, so you can be like, oh, okay, well, they're going to win 2 out of those 3. Nobody had that projected, right? Or a few people did. And then they're even, and then, okay, you go from there. That could be it. I think 3-3, honestly, in that first 6 is not terrible. Now, I think you really got something if you can get to 4-2 in that first 6, and you're trying to avoid anything worse than 3-3. Just to put yourself in the right position.
Yeah.
I would think everybody would agree with that. But I actually really think that I find it hard to believe they're going to go back out to Denver and beat the Broncos. I think the Broncos are going to have a little something for them. I think they're going to be ready for them. I think Jags were playing at such an elite level at that moment in time. So I don't really feel great about that game. But I do feel better about the Patriots game here in Jacksonville. Like, I do feel pretty good about that. Even though they were in the Super Bowl. So I feel like much better about the Patriots game than I do about the Broncos game for the Jags. And I kind of think that's the way it's got to go. It often is the case that it doesn't go that way, but I think for our purposes here in Jacksonville to set up October, you really hope it goes that way. You win your home games in the September, those 2, and you're 2-1 going in October. And then you see what happens. Because then it would feel like you only really need to win 1 out of those next 3 in the month of October, which would be good. Here's the deal. I don't feel that different in that questioning either that Hamby asked about the 3.5 weeks. I don't feel that much better, which I also don't mind. I'm very skewed in my thinking over the years on training camp because there have been years where you feel good and you just awful, and then there's years you don't feel so good, and wow, they surprise you a little bit. So not enough of those years, but I think you get a little overhyped this time of year, and I've really pulled back from that for now, I think, years. I've learned I'm a little wiser than I used to be, I think, when it comes to training camp. I think it's like if you had that test and or that grade, it was like an incomplete in whatever semester, you missed too many classes, I don't know. But the fact that they just didn't play in a preseason game is hard to judge what they are and how you feel about them. It's hard to get too much on the wave of good or bad, even though I will question the validity of playing 12 snaps. I think when you see it in a real game action versus even a joint practice, I think our mind goes a certain way. So I agree with you. I think the running back room is still a question. I don't have problems with the offensive line. I actually have a lot of faith in Liam Cohen and this offensive staff that they will find a way, even if there are some potholes in the offensive line, to mix and match, find the right guys, and actually call plays around that. So they can do some things, even if they're not as good as everybody wants them to be, or even they want them to be at the outset of the season. So I have less concern about that. And defensively, I'm with you. I think this defense is underrated. I feel good about it. And there are not a lot of red flags, at least at the outset, of injuries and everything else. I would say my one curiosity is I still don't have a good feel. I said this yesterday. I don't have a great feel of how good Travis Hunter is and how much he's going to impact this football team on defense. I leave these 3.5 weeks, and I'm not like over the moon, and I'm a positive guy. I'm sunshine and rainbows guy. I wish I was raving a bit more about Travis Hunter. Hasn't been bad. I just don't think I'm also like, whoa, watch this now. He is going to be one of the best corners in the National Football League.
Okay, but let me ask you this, because I feel like before he got hurt, we were already trying to crown him as saying he's one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. He's a lockdown corner. He ran toe-to-toe with Xavier Worthy. He physicaled up Travis Kelce and prevented a pass breakup. So we saw the good with Travis Hunter. So and maybe I don't want to speak for you, but what changed from the end of the season before he got hurt to right now saying that you don't know what he is?
Well, I think he was trending that way. I don't know. I'd have to go back and listen if I was like, holy cow, there he is, lockdown guy, top 5 guy. I don't know if I was saying that.
But I think we all call him like cornerback. Like he's going to be the guy that's going to be on the
He's going
to
be,
yeah.
I get it. He showed some good things. I think that was a long time ago now, coming back from injury. And I think what sticks out in people's minds are the times that you get beat at the cornerback position, and in these joint practices, it's not like he has been locked down. Like he has, and I understand that's not fair to say, But you go back to New Orleans, even, you know, there were a couple of plays. It wasn't just the one that there was a sack on. I just don't know if there's enough in my mind from camp to say, wow, look at that pass deflection. He smothered him. He's done a really nice job on his own guys. Like, I've watched the Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter matchup quite a bit. I think that's been a fun one to watch.
Yeah.
And he's been good. So I have confidence in him, Austin. I'm just not raving about him. That's not I don't think he's bad. I just don't feel a certain way about him, and I thought I would. I thought I would going into camps, given the fact that we knew he was healthy, that I would feel a certain way about Travis Hunter by now. And should we feel a certain way about him?
I mean, I'm going to feel like I think he can be a top 5 cornerback in the NFL. I really believe that. I don't buy into the whole narrative of, like, okay, well, he gave this in the Tampa joint practice. It wasn't good. Okay, well, how many sacks did Anton Harrison give up to Chase Young in the Saints practice?
Yeah.
And no one's saying how we're worried about Chase Young or we're worried about Anton Harrison. But, like, Travis Hunter has, like, 2, plays against Tampa where, he just wasn't the proper footing. Receiver makes the catch, and now we're ready to throw the guy off. Like, this is training camp, and I understand that there's going to be great days and there's going to be bad days, but I don't look at a bad practice from any player and say, okay, well, the hype's done. Like, we thought he was going to be something, and then he's not. Like, I think when the lights are the brightest, Travis Hunter is going to shine. And based off of what I've seen last year, from his ability to cover, from his ability to be physical in the run game and the pass game, like, I think this guy can be a top 5 cornerback. I'm not going to let a couple practices here or there, like, dissuade me from that. And we don't have a preseason game to go off of, like, when the lights were actually on, and we were not there at practice 24/7. So I'm like, my opinion hasn't changed.
Well, that's cool. And by the way, I do think I don't think this has to be all or nothing. I don't think I've thrown him away and said he can't be a top 5 guy. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't think I've seen maybe everything I thought I'd see, or that I'm sitting here remembering all these plays as well, good or bad, but really good, to say, oh, well, watch this. This is like a big year loading. I mean, we see that sometimes. Parker Washington, Antonio Johnson. Like, those guys have flashed to that point in this camp where you're like, look out, right? You get that certain feeling. So, I mean, I don't think this has to be an all or nothing conversation. I mean, I think it's a bit semantics. I like Travis Hunter. I feel like, somebody just asked me, I feel like he's going to have a good year. But I don't leave this camp feeling that much differently about that than I started camp. And I thought I might.
So let me ask you this. When it's all said and done for the season, and assuming, knock on wood, the guy can stay healthy, where is Travis Hunter going to be in terms of cornerback rankings? Do you have him in the top 15? Do you have him in the top 20? Do you have him in the top 5? Where do you think Travis Hunter is going to be?
I think he'll be in the top 12.
In the NFL?
That's okay. That's okay.
That would be a phenomenal year. Phenomenal.
You think if he's a top 12 corner, that's going to be phenomenal? How am I, like?
Yes.
I'm confused.
I'm so confused. Like, I think Travis Hunter can be like a top 5 corner, like a top 8 guy. Like,
That's great.
I think if he's top 12 of what you sacrifice to get him, I don't know if that's necessarily.
It's just year 2, and it's really year 1.
Okay, but so
yeah, but dude, like, I think he's going to be a lockdown corner. Like, I think he's. Are there 12 cornerbacks in the NFL right now that you can say go cover the number 1 and you're feeling good about it? I don't know if there's 12.
I don't think so. That's why I was saying. That's why I don't think I was. When I put him in the top 12, I wasn't necessarily saying. I don't think I was as high on Austin. So Austin's clarifying that for me, where it's like he thinks he's going to be top 5. I think there's a distinction between that. I think if you're top 5 or top 6, top 8.
I'm going to say top 8.
It's like we always used to do this with quarterbacks, right? It's like, okay, are you putting Trevor in elite category? Well, I don't think any of us really have him in the top 5 yet. But then you get into that next wave. That's what I would say where I feel like Travis Hunter is going to be. And is that good enough for everybody else? Like, is that where you need him to be? And, again, that would be my thing. I don't think he's going to be a bust. I don't think he's bad. I think he's their best corner, right, which makes them very good, in my opinion, on defense. I'm really bullish on the defense. But I think if we ask the Chad, who's getting on me about practice and having some fun with the 53, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm not saying I think he's been bad. I'm not saying I think he's going to be bad. I just thought I'd have more of this, oh, yeah, feeling coming out of this month that I don't really have yet. But I might after the first month of the season.
There we go.
You know? So we'll see. Like, I would ask the chat, do you think he's a top 12 corner right now? Do you think he's a top 5 corner right now?
There's no way you could say
I think
that.
there's a difference.
Hang on. Number one, we can't say he's a top 12 corner because of the resume. Like, that's not fair. But
Yeah.
my point
What do you think
is,
he's going to be?
But
You think he's going to be?
My point is based off of what we've seen so far, I think he can be a top 8 cornerback easily, based off of what I've seen. Now, he doesn't have the resume to back it up, right? So it's a little bit of wishful thinking. But I've seen what I need to see from him. Now, assuming that the weight's not going to be an issue, which I don't think it is. He says he's faster than ever. So, like, in another year in a system where you're feeling more comfortable, I think the guy can easily be top 8.
Well, the best thing
That would be great.
the best thing about Travis Hunter is we thought there would be time. If you asked this question back 3 or 4 months ago, we thought there would be times where we would wonder about his health in this camp.
Mm-hmm.
We don't. That has been the best thing, right? So we don't have to worry about that. Well, knock on wood, but I mean that has not even been a conversation, which has been awesome because I thought it would be. When we projected this thing out, it's like, oh, he's going to be limited. He'll be back, and then they said this in the summer, but I mean, he was right into it, which I think I think that was maybe the biggest win of camp, quite frankly. So taking a look at all those guys,
we're
right?
talking who's the top.
Sertan, Stingley, Sauce. I mean,
I put
here's the thing.
Jackson. You got to put Jackson because he just got paid, right?
Who's that?
Jackson from Carolina.
J.C. Horn?
J.C. Horn.
Oh, J.C. Horn. Sorry, but
Yeah.
isn't Jackson the guy that? J.C. Horn.
J.C. Horn is the
Horn's
top.
a Carolina guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's
But
in Carolina.
he's
I
paid
thought wasn't Mike?
big
Isn't
time.
Mike Jackson the real deal? Isn't he the better one?
I don't think so.
No, I got to look it up.
I mean, Horn got paid like, I mean,
know,
he was the
but
highest paid
I
guy,
thought
right?
they had a guy in.
They do have
Jackson.
a corner named Mike Jackson.
Yeah, what was his PFF last year? I thought he balled out.
I don't know.
He might have.
Well,
Well,
I
you
mean,
guys look that up.
I'm going off PFF because it's simply he was 4th ranked out of the cornerbacks last year.
Yeah, so you got 2 good corners. But I mean, Horn's the heralded guy there, of course. Duval TV, I think that's a fair question, and I'm not huge on Sauce Gardner. Like I think I would say I need Travis Hunter to be better than Sauce Gardner.
Okay,
Right now,
fair.
not Sauce Gardner week 1. I mean
Okay.
year 1.
But you do know that Sauce Gardner's got the resume though a little bit.
He's got
when
the
he's
year
healthy.
1. He's got year 1. What else does he have?
I mean, I can go through the numbers with you, but like we're talking about year 1. Like,
He's been
he was
disappointing since, hasn't he?
Well, yeah,
Injury-wise,
but he
I
was
know,
a rookie.
but-
Wasn't he the defensive rookie of the year?
He was. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
like
good.
he came in the league and dominated. Like that's why I don't think necessarily the resume really matters sometimes.
Yeah.
Like Sauce Gardner got drafted out of Cincinnati, comes in day 1, and balls out his rookie year. Like I think Travis Hunter can do that his second year.
Yeah. But my point is, I feel like I need him to be better than Sauce Gardner. Like I want him to be better than Sauce. I don't have this great feeling right now with Sauce Gardner. Like I think he's good, but I don't know if he's as great.
I think he underachieved big time last. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think they're happy with him in Indianapolis right now for what they sacrificed to get.
Absolutely. Like you play Indianapolis, he doesn't scare the hell out of me, right? I mean,
Correct.
you play Patrick Surtain, it's like, okay, that dude's shutting it down. Like that's the difference. I need people coming to Jacksonville week 1, week 2, week 3, whatever, and saying, I don't want to go against Travis Hunter. And I think that's what you're saying, too. You want him to be that way. And I think we all want him to be that way. And I don't care about the whole draft thing. Like, I don't care about going backwards. If he helps you win football games, I always said this about eventually a guy like Dante Fowler or even Leonard Fournette. They helped you get to where you wanted to go, right? Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, if you measure it up, they didn't deliver what they delivered. We talked about this with Tyson Alualu, right? Like,
But, okay.
Alualu picked 10th overall, had a hell of a career, helps you win football games, not to the magnification of what the fans want and everything else. But
Well-
I think there's 2 ways to do it. You can grade it later, but are they helping you win football games right now in the here and now?
Of course, and it's about the here and now, but it is also about the longevity and as a first-round pick.
It is,
right?
eventually.
Like when you talked about Tyson Alualu, like and dude, I know firsthand what he meant to the team. But how many years was he in Jacksonville? Like people are gonna look at those numbers and what happened and say Gene Smith, that was a bad pick, right? Like if you look at certain types of players, like Leonard Fournette, I get where you drafted him, and yes, he did help you go to the playoffs and make that run. Without him, they're not even sniffing the AFC Championship game. But how many years was he here before it was like, okay, that's your first-round pick? So I think that goes hand in hand where, if you're looking at like Travis Hunter, look what you gave up to get him. You gave up 2 first-round picks. The Colts gave up 2 first-round picks to get Sauce Gardner. right now with what Sauce Gardner's done in Indianapolis, that's not a good return on your investment. The Jaguars invested 2 first-round picks and some change to get Travis Hunter. So, like, if he's going to fall out of the top 15 cornerbacks and then be used sparingly, as a wide receiver, I'm not sure then if that juice is worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
Like, that's why my expectations are, hey, from where you took him, from what you sacrificed to get him, and I think from where you need him more on defense, like, I'm having hope and faith that he's going to be a top 8 cornerback because then that justifies the pick.
Jags Japan says something interesting. Hunter being in the top 20 would be a heck of a lot better than what we had last year. And I say, yeah, there's an upgrade. I mean, there's no doubt. It's the biggest upgrade maybe on the football team is him being at corner healthy all 17 games.
Of course.
Right? Mm-hmm. I think we believe that.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. So, yeah, for that sake, does he have to be – again, there's so many different ways to look at this. From Austin's point of view, where you invested him, all those other things, you need him to be really, really good. Mm-hmm. For the Jags to win games, go to the playoffs, go to a Super Bowl, I don't know if they need him to be top 5. Mm-hmm. They need him to be hell of a lot better than what they had there last year with Campbell and Newsome.
Yeah.
Finally got Newsome off the commercial, by the way. That was good. Josh Hines Allen is now on it. But that's what, again, there are 2 different ways to look at it. Is the point. And I'm a big believer right now. Like, we can have the debate for the next 3 years, 5 years, whatever. If he's helping you win football games and making you go from here to here, thank you very much. We can have the debate later where he is against Surtain and Gardner and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
It's worthy conversation. Not discounting. That's what we do. But if it's helping them win 2 more football games or a big one in January, thank you.
Sure.
Like, good enough for me, at least for right now. One other thought on Hunter, since I guess we've turned this into a Travis Hunter conversation. Any idea, any expectation, if that's the expectation on defense, what it's going to be on offense? Like, what are you even thinking? Because, honestly, man, I haven't seen him there a lot in the last couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. I think we know what that is. That goes back to the, January conversation of this is going to be more of a focus on defense. I do think he's going to play offense. He will wrinkle in. I just have, zero expectation of what it will look like on offense. Do you have any expectation?
If I'm going to make a prediction about what Travis Hunter is going to do, it's going to be depends who they're playing. I think there's going to be a focus on if you play against some pretty good nickel corners and everything, then that's going to be an issue for getting him on the field. I think if you have a situation where you have a cornerback 2 or a nickel corner that you can expose and put in a bind, then I can see Parker Washington and Travis Hunter being out there at the same time and saying, best of luck to you. So, to me, it's going to be all about who they're playing against. And also in terms of when he's on defense, the offense that he's going against. If you're going against a team that has a bona fide number 1 receiver, then I expect Travis Hunter to be used a lot more on defense. If you're going against a team that maybe doesn't have, the alpha 1A, but, there's – they kind of spread it around a little bit, then I think Travis Hunter could be used a little more on offense as well.
Yeah, you could say, hey, in week 4, you're facing Jamar Chase. Your assignment, Jamar Chase. Don't even worry about offense today. It's like when pitchers used to hit in baseball. You didn't care if they struck out 4 times because it was your job is to pitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my question, though, is do they, against the Browns, where they don't have a bona fide one, where it's Jerry Jeudy and they just released Cedric Tillman, by the way, a few minutes ago. So that's one receiver that the Jaguars will not be facing in week 1. If it's just Jerry Jeudy, and I don't want to demean Jerry Jeudy, but he's not Jamar Chase by any means, do you think there's a heightened possibility that the Jags give him a little bit more on offense to kind of satisfy it a little bit before, hey, then you got A.J. Brown or you got Jalen Waddle or you got Jamar Chase. You're not going to see the rock as much on offense, but let's go ahead and kind of check the box in week 1 so he kind of gets it back, gets satisfied, just in case he doesn't get a lot of it in the next 3 weeks.
So I don't just want to check a box because I think, and if I'm going to be honest, I think this team's going to have some rust week 1 against Cleveland. I think when you don't play your preseason guys, probably that first quarter, it may not look like who you are, and that's okay. It's not like the Browns have been playing their starters either, right? Mm-hmm. So it might look a little sloppy, and that's okay. But I do think it's harder to get ingrained playing the cornerback position as it is to play the wide receiver position. I think if you look at how the NFL is constructed, I think longevity purposes, wide receivers have a lot more shelf life than cornerbacks do. Like when it goes bad for a corner, it goes bad real quick. When it goes bad for wide receiver, like it gradually goes bad, but you can still, make a name for yourself. I think it's easier for Travis Hunter to just kind of get thrown around a little bit here or there as a wide receiver. I think if you're saying you want to take him out, and I get the Browns receivers don't scare you whatsoever, but I'm not going to take him out because, okay, well, it's just Jerry Jeudy. You're going to be all right. I don't want to take Travis Hunter out and just be like, okay, go play offense because I need him to get his reps, his real game reps, because he hasn't got those yet. And I think cornerback's a much harder position to play. So I'm keeping Travis Hunter in almost the majority of the game on defense and still going to sprinkle him a little bit against the Cleveland Browns on offense.
I think it's fascinating conversation because I would tend to agree with what Austen says here, but I also think your question's a valid one on two fronts. Let's just say they are handling Cleveland. Everybody hopes they will be in week 1. Well, why do you risk him for any kind of injury if your game is at least going a certain way? Do you get him in the flow to get him off a good start? Do you have a play or 2 or 3 or whatever to feel good and to kind of add to that? Do you even showcase that because you don't want to other teams? Like so many things go into it. I have a feeling while the delicate balance of the Travis Hunter usage, also his own juice, his want to, whatever he wants to do, I felt like that was a little bit more sensitive last year. I feel like now with 13 wins and equity built up, this is going to be like, hey, man, this is I know we've got to massage that a little bit, but this is we're not worried about that nearly as much as a year ago.
About his reps.
About how he feels about it, right? Or his getting the juice flowing or getting him the rock to satisfy him. I just feel like
you don't think the Jaguars are worried about it?
I don't think they're worried about it less. I don't tell you it's not on their plate.
Okay.
I just think it's worried about it less compared to a year ago where, first of all, you had zero experience with it at all. You didn't know how he would react to it, how you would react to it, what you needed out of him, what you didn't need out of him. But I also feel like when you have a year like you just had, half of it without him, where you played your best football, you kind of built equity internally where it's like, okay, we want to satisfy all this, but we don't feel like a super stress about satisfying that.
I hear you, but do you think Travis Hunter will feel a super amount of stress if he's not getting satisfied on offense?
I think he will. I think there's a chance for that, for sure. But I also believe, these guys are competitors too. They got to earn their chances and their spots, and where does that come? And I have no idea, by the way, what that looks like. I don't know what it means from a playbook standpoint or a rep standpoint or anything else. So I just think you worry about that a little bit less. I think you have to. And could it become something? Absolutely. Could there be some unhappy murmurs coming out of Jacksonville because of it? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I just feel like that's less of a dance than it was a year ago. I might be wrong. I just don't think that's as big of a dance based on a 13-win season.
No, I hear you. And winning games is the most important thing. But also I think that Travis Hunter is the type of guy that wants to be on the field 24/7. And even when you watch him kick a 20-yard field goal, he goes crazy and dances. So he loves the game. And I think if you try to limit him a little bit on offense, which it would make sense if you did, but I just think and I've said this many times in the show, it's a delicate balance because I understand he's just one player, but he's also one player where you kind of roll out the red carpet when he got drafted of the things that you said about him, right? And I think winning games is the most important thing, but I also think making your top talent and your first-round pick that you sacrificed a lot happy is an important thing as well, just to keep that chemistry, just to keep that camaraderie and everything. So I think it is going to be a delicate balance. And I get maybe it's not going to be as talked about as it was last year if you're winning football games still. But I think from Travis Hunter's perspective, this guy wants touchdowns. This guy wants receptions. This guy wants to be featured on offense, and he wants to shine, in the biggest games on offense as well. And I think it's going to be on Liam Cohen and James Gladstone, however you want to, and Coach Camp, to make sure that he's happy.
Oh, and by the way, I do think there's something to getting guys off to Let them feel themselves a little bit. I mean, Brian Thomas Jr. is like this too, right? I mean, get the confidence going. We do this with quarterbacks all the time. I mean, so I do think there's something to it. Now, you have a lot of guys that you'd like to do that with, the running backs. Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Hunter. Josh Hines Allen on defense. Let him eat a little bit, right? Let him feel like, hey, I'm about to have a monster year. So I do think there's some importance to that, and specifically with Travis Hunter, one, because he's so infectious. That can really help you in a sideline, a locker room, a city with him. Like, he really can change that, and you can feel that. So also, by the way, there's ego involved here. I mean, James Gladstone picked him. Liam Cohen wants it to work. There's no doubt. I mean, it's not top of the list, but there's ego involved. I mean, there's a subconscious of, this is my baby.
Yeah.
And I want this thing to work. So it's fascinating. Fascinating discussion about how they, once again, I mean, it will be fascinating every single year, every single game, every single month around Travis Hunter. It will never not be fascinating.
Yeah.
But it's a puzzle to figure out, and we'll see what their plan is, because I don't know. I don't know the offensive part. I know the defensive part. I mean, I think that's crystal clear. But not on offense.
Well, and also we have to keep in mind, too, like once, this is years from now, but once he is in line for a new contract, are we going to be talking about what a pivotal player he was on offense, too? Because the wide receiver contracts, I feel like, are a little more higher than the cornerback contract.
Yeah, I mean, corners aren't bad now, but you're right.
Corners aren't bad, but I feel like the wide receiver market's constantly going up and up and up. So if you have a guy that's getting 7 touchdowns in a season on top of being the top corner,
money bag.
You might have to start a GoFundMe page for this team. Pay him.
They thought the Parker Washington deal was tricky.
Oof. And they just pay Michael Wilson already so we can get over with?
I've seen that at all. Are they close in Arizona? You haven't seen much?
Well, no. They want to. They're trying to resign.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to make him the guy, because Marvin Harrison Jr. you're not sure about.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't think they're really agreeing on what the price is going to be.
All right. Hey, we got more, a little bit more, at least from camp, that we'll talk about. Also, the NFL makes some big changes yesterday. They just flooded everybody with a bunch of news, including the Pro Bowl. So we'll talk a little bit about that and how you can be suspended. Should you be suspended for this in the NFL? Countdown to kickoff coming up tomorrow, 7 o'clock on Fox 30, by the way. 7:30 kick, 10:30 post-game show to wrap up the preseason with Action Sports Jacks. Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Sandwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Local sports content anytime and anywhere. That's been the vision of the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network as we bring you live events and exclusive interviews just like this.
I'd be lying if I'd have said in 1995 when they picked me that 30 years later I'd be sitting here.
Let's see this weigh in right now. What do we got? Oh, we got a big hole. 44.48. There's the moment here.
Lead is 14, matching the largest of the game. Crawford, he did it again!
If we can't do the minimum of making it to the Final Four, then something's really not right.
And it's only growing from there. So join the thousands of people that have been tuning into the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network each week. Download the apps, save the website, or tune into any of our social media platforms as we bring you local sports anytime and anywhere. So come watch some sports with us on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Nimnicht is synonymous with Jacksonville, and now in 2026, Nimnicht is celebrating 85 years of partnerships with you. Longevity equals trust, and you want a car dealership you can trust. thousands of vehicles sold, generations of families. All part of the Nimnicht family of dealerships. It's nobody but Nimnicht, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnicht Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road.
Congratulations to Jordan Matthews, our committed to the uncommitted player of the year.
Nobody but Nimnicht. They are there for you and your causes, your car buying experience, and they are there for you 24 hours a day at NimnichtBuickGMC.com. Experience professional grade with big inventory and even bigger savings. And Jacksonville's only Car Bravo certified dealership. Nobody but Nimnicht for 85 years. This milestone belongs to you, Jacksonville. It can be a silent killer, but awareness is getting louder. Blood clots take more lives each year than car crashes. And just like driving, you have to be defensive. A few easy ways to protect yourself or someone you love are to learn your Caprini risk score and ask your doctor about your blood clot prevention plan. Emily's Promise is a local nonprofit named for Emily Atkins, a young woman from Fernandina Beach who died after a preventable blood clot following a broken ankle. Her legacy is now driving change across Florida. The Emily Atkins Family Protection Act strengthens how hospitals screen for clot risks and train staff to recognize warning signs. Blood clots can affect anyone, including athletes, and the signs can be easy to miss. So be aware, be defensive, and help beat a silent killer with loud attention to risk factors and symptoms. Learn more at emilypromises.com. That's emilypromises.com. Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com. Let's keep the party rolling here on a Thursday. Brent Martineau, Austen Lane, Jason Hamby on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. I saw Jaguars Japan say, how many times is Brent going to crash out today?
There we go.
I don't know if he meant the video or me personally after yesterday. I think we're good. Knock on wood. We will see. Couple of things. Let's see. We did a lot more. Hamby, for our 53-man roster, what are the normal numbers on the breakdown list? Do you know? Like 9 offensive linemen?
In terms of positions?
Yeah.
I would say
that's the flexibility usually. I got to jump in here a little bit. Is like, do you keep 3 or 4 running backs, 3 or 4 tight ends, 5 or 6 wide receivers? Heck, sometimes you keep 7. Where does Travis Hunter factor into that? 9 or 10 offensive linemen, right?
Right.
And then on the defensive side, pretty
10?
Similar. 10?
It depends.
Yeah. 5 linebackers, usually a couple special teams. Maybe you go a little lighter on that.
I do have 10.
Well, are you counting the Sams as the linebackers or the edges?
Okay. I'll count them. Like Gardeck, I would say, as a linebacker.
Linebacker,
right?
Yep.
Okay, if that's the case, then I have 9 defensive linemen.
Okay, fair enough, because you got some, versatility there. And then 5 defensive backs.
Yes.
Right? And what do you got? 4 safeties?
4 or 5, if you want to count as one of special teams. Like, do you count Rayon Lane as a safety, really? If you have him making the team, potentially?
I would.
I always count one guy as like one special teams dude,
Ace.
though.
He's that.
Yeah.
He'd be that.
That's what I'm saying. Like usually when teams construct their rosters, they have one reserved just for like a special teams specialist, if you will. And then if you want to throw them in there at their true position, so be it. But like Montel Owens was a classic example. I mean, Montel Owens was the specialist of all special teams guys, but every once in a while they would throw him a bone too and let him run the football.
Yeah, absolutely. And Layden played some snaps last year. Of
course,
he had to. So we'll see if he has worked his way into that. Matthew Slater's another guy from New England that had that. Steve Tasker, of course, way back in the day for Buffalo, where you just but they love Rayon Lane. Tell you what, they've actually had some good special teamers over the years, and we know like Dewey Wingard. Rayon Lane, Yasir Abdullah is right there. I just don't know if they'll be able to keep both of them. Be interesting to see in our projections if we think they can. No Pro Bowl. One of the smartest moves the NFL has ever made.
I mean, I've never been so indifferent to a decision in my entire life. I could care less. Like, I just wish they would go with my idea and like showcase, who the fastest player is, who the strongest player is, and like, throw $1 million at him or something like that, televise it. But they don't want to do that. Yeah, I mean, I think the Pro Bowl was a waste of time. I don't think it was really aesthetically pleasing. So, good riddance, I guess.
Do we know what they're going to do instead? If they're going to do anything,
dodgeball or something.
Well, no, they're going to celebrate
Family
them.
Feud.
Like, no, I don't think it's going to be like
fly everybody to Orlando. Or are we just going to skip that whole thing?
What's the red carpet thing they do now? NFL award, whatever.
NFL
honors. So I don't know if it'll be part of that. But I I think I saw that they're going to fly him to L.A. There'll be 88 or 89 of them, I think, or 88's the number, I believe. And now there won't be alternates. So you get rid of, like, the Shadur Sanders making the Pro Bowl, right? So that, and I wonder if that's
that was the final straw, guys.
That's what some people
Shadur
said.
made a Pro Bowl, and it was like, all right.
But there's a little bit of that, right? It's like, what are we doing?
Tyler Huntley.
Yeah, Tyler Huntley's another one. And so, anyway, I wonder if I just don't think anybody cares. Like, to your point, I think everybody's indifferent about it. They'll go celebrate them at a dinner or something like that, or maybe they'll NFL honor them. Who knows? But I agree with you. I think it does take some guts for some very small amount of guts by the NFL, because the bottom line is when they put anything on TV, the ratings play. They can put an exhibition game on, the Hall of Fame game on, beat like all these crazy like other sporting events. So it's hard to take something off TV when really so many people are looking for more things to put on TV. And they finally were like, you know what, we'll do it. You can't. I will say that they tried a myriad of ways, maybe everything but yours, but they tried a myriad of ways to make this thing work, and nothing really stuck. And so time moves on. First time in 75 years without the Pro Bowl, which is kind of crazy.
First time. Well, I guess it'll be the 76th year. I don't watch it, so.
Actually,
see it.
That's a little bit more like 38 of them or something like that.
Well, I'm just being a smart ass.
I
what
get
that
it.
is.
Half of them, though.
Yeah,
so there you
yeah.
go, if you do the math. How about some rule changes? Hamby, take us through them, because really what I should have done today, we're almost done with this room. We get the turf out here, and then forget about the Scottish twister. We have Austen demonstrate on Hamby
a hip drop tackle,
a horse collar tackle, launching. I want to see that one hit on a defenseless player, yes sir, or a blindside block.
That wouldn't be fun for me.
Well, you've gone up in belt, right?
Oh
Stripe.
yeah, I got my first stripe.
There you go.
Last night, old school Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Is there a different stripe or belt?
Multiple
absolutely.
stripes.
Four stripes for you.
Yeah, 4 stripes equal the
4
belt.
stripes get you
So I'll be a white belt for a long time until I get my 4th stripe, and then the next promotion night, then hypothetically I would get my blue belt.
Okay.
Which is a long ways away.
Do you got a thing where if you compete, does that expedite the process, like in tournaments and stuff?
Yes, it can.
Yeah,
You can like graduate faster.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fast pass.
But I got to participate in the I don't know if the gauntlet. For those who do.
Oh, you got to do that for a stripe?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I got to participate with the slamming the belt. So, Brent, if you when you graduate to another belt, one of the ceremonies that you do, I guess if you want to call it the rituals,
hazing more than anything.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If you get a new belt, then everybody who's not didn't get a belt lines up on either side. It's BJJ's version of an Oklahoma drill, where you walk through and they take their belt and they across the stomach and the back, and then you walk back.
As hard as they can.
Yeah,
I mean, it depends.
Yeah, I mean, it's depending on the person. But
So did it hurt?
Doesn't feel good.
So since I didn't get a belt, I was just a participator, so I got the hit.
Oh, you got the
But it's the unwritten rule. If you participate
tomorrow
in the gauntlet, then when it's your time, you go through the gauntlet.
Go through it.
Yeah.
So you've gone through it.
Yeah, so at my new, because we do no-gi now, where I train is no-gi, so we don't wear, the traditional uniform, so we don't have belts anymore. I mean, we still get, belt rankings, but we don't actually wear a belt. So now if I get upgraded, I don't get that, but for my white belt, for my blue belt, I had to do it.
On the level of fun, where is this?
I mean, honestly, it's not that bad because you're so excited to get your new belt.
Yeah.
So you kind of have
there's
adrenaline.
Some juice going there.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rite of passage, right?
You.
You got to pay your dues and everything, so it's not that bad at all.
It also just depends on how big your gym is, because if you got 40 dudes lined up as opposed to 15, you're taking twice the amount of hits.
Yeah. But I remember when I was when we were in high school, we did a lot of paintballing. We used to go to the paintball tournaments and everything, and it was probably 15 of us or so, and we had a hazing rule of that where if you're joining our clique, our group, you had to stand literally just in front of us with your back turned, and we got to fire at you for 20 seconds.
I've heard that.
And yeah, and dude, that was bad because my back was all bloodied and everything. But we did it to one kid, and his mom found out, and then his mom actually wrote an article in the paper calling us barbarians and stuff. So we were in the local paper. Of pictures of us and everything.
Oh, pictures too.
Oh, dude, it was because they showed his back and everything. Yeah, it was bad. I'm not gonna lie and say it wasn't bad, but it's
a scandal.
But hey, if you want to paintball,
that's scandalous.
Welcome to paintball. But then it also kind of I appreciate it though for what I had to go through because when we did the team paintball thing and all the guys are wearing sweatshirts and Jaguars issued gear, dude, I was wearing a sleeveless T-shirt because it was the middle of summer. I'm not gonna go through extra stuff just to make sure I'm safe from getting hit. It lasts a second and then the pain goes away. You'll be all right.
Do people still paintball a lot?
Well, it kind of switched to airsoft, which I don't get at all.
I always preferred. I mean, I didn't do it
much.
much.
You can tell.
Paintball was better.
Yeah, because paintball you can tell when you hit somebody. If I have a little airsoft gun, then you don't know if you're. I mean, you can lie and say I can get hit.
Yeah,
you know.
I've never done that. Mm-hmm. So you paintball before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think probably 5 times.
How old was this? The person that got the belt yesterday?
There were a couple.
Oh, okay. Did they enjoy the experience, or were they crying by the end of it?
No crying. No,
okay.
It's
they toughed it out.
Of course, yeah. I'm sure they've experienced worse while training.
Have you experienced anything bad training yet? Damn, that hurt.
Well, I mean, I've gotten pretty much crushed by some purple belts that are 275 pounds.
That's that pressure.
Yeah, they'll just pretty much squash you.
How's your ribs?
Slow.
And it feels like your body's getting compressed.
Oh, dude, it sucks, man.
It sucks. Yeah. But it's you try. Well, at least it kind of teaches you to be a fast learner because you really don't want to be there. Which if I'm sparring against a purple belt, it doesn't matter what I want to do, or they're going to have their way with me.
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, that's just what it is.
What I love jiu-jitsu, and what I tell people all the time, including my son, is it's one of the ultimate sports because it teaches you to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
In that position there when you have a 275-pound purple belt on you and he's got side control hand, you have two things. You can either panic and literally you're just going to tap out because of the weight, or you can okay, this sucks, but let's, because that's the beauty of jiu-jitsu. It doesn't matter what size you are. There's advantages to every shape and size. It's just a matter of remaining calm in those situations, going in the deep waters, and try to find your way out of it.
Yeah.
It's problem solving with dire consequences, as Joe Rogan once put it.
I remember you sharing a lot of that as you've gone along.
Mm-hmm.
In some of your matches too, when you're a heavier guy, you got more comfortable in that spot.
Oh yeah,
right
yeah.
on your back or whatever else. I guess I would eventually if I work through it, but I don't feel like I could right now. That would be a very uncomfortable spot for me.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like I know what you're saying. Easier said than done.
Hamby,
not tap out.
Hamby, has anybody ever put you in a mother's milk yet or not?
No, I haven't been in that.
Do you know what that is?
I don't. Not yet.
Mother's milk, basically, it's when someone has full mouth.
I've got a feeling.
Yeah, I mean, you can use your imagination, right? So it's basically when someone has you in top mount, right?
Yeah.
And all they do is basically just take your head and they put your head in their chest.
Oh yeah, in
and
their
then,
gi.
and then they suffocate you.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Mother's milk, and then I had one
That could
where
be worse if you got a heavier set
Well,
person.
and then our coach had one like where you can actually do it from the bottom. So if you have somebody in your guard, you can try to suffocate them with your chest. This is with no gi. And then I actually named that one because it was like nobody was really doing it. So I called it Satan's Similac. We got Mother's Milk on top and Satan's Similac on the bottom. There you go.
Hey, you've named it.
That was mine.
Have you named any other moves?
No, that was the only one.
They all have names.
They well, once again,
Most of them are Portuguese names.
Well, well, so like with Hamby's training, it's all like traditional names. In my school with 10th Planet, if you know anything about 10th Planet, started by Eddie Bravo, and it's general knowledge. The guy's a giant stoner. Like guy smokes 24/7.
Really?
So like all the names that like we do are like the vaporizer and like like Malibu beams and stuff like that. So it's just it's different, man.
That's good.
Yeah.
At least it fits.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So as for this, did you see the 3 violations, 1 game suspension?
Yeah.
You think this is good or silly?
I mean,
Well, hold on. I don't know if it's good or silly. I think the question first is it over the top? Is this egregious?
We're 3 violations.
Okay. Good or egregious? Like either way, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think if we're talking about, so it's 3 violations of the
3
whole
violations. 3 violations.
It doesn't matter
on
which one
any-
it is.
It doesn't have to be 3 of the same kind.
Of course, yeah, but
3
it's
violations, you're out.
through the whole year, though.
Yeah, through the year. Much like the NBA, if you get 12 techs or whatever the number is, you're out.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a problem, like, for instance, with the hip drop tackle, because, like, that to me is like a bang-bang play where sometimes instincts take over. I got to get this guy down. It's Derrick Henry. Like, I'm going to try to hang on for dear life and try to pull him down, right? So I don't like that. But if you want to try to preach player safety, even though we're going to go to 18 games pretty soon, but if you want to, teach player safety, like, I guess this is a step towards that direction.
Yeah, I get what they're doing, but this to me, like, I can't be hypocritical here. I thought, and this doesn't seem like an insane penalty right off the rip, but I do think you're going to, let's just say it's Antonio Johnson. He's going to have a hip drop tackle, right? And you're going to be, 4 weeks are going to go by. And then he's going to get, like, launching, and you're going to celebrate the hit. And then you're also going to debate whether it was really launching or not.
Yep.
And you're going to love it if you're a Jags fan, hate it if you're a Houston Texans fan when he knocks out Nico Collins, right? And then you're going to grab a player running down the sideline, about to get a touchdown, dive, and horse collar a guy. And we're going to say, wait a minute. He's suspended the next game because of those 3 plays?
Yeah, it's going to be in week 16.
Yeah, like in week 16, most likely, you're right. So what I started to say is I can't be hypocritical here because I hated the penalty. And still, in some respects, they've loosened it for targeting. I just think the targeting thing went from, hey, we're player safety, I get it, you got to coach it out of it, to this is absurd. Right? This is absurd. There's no malicious intent. This is just part of the game that goes very fast, which I have a tremendous respect for, how fast the game goes. And I should always use this kid as him. I forget who it was. It wasn't Long Island. It was somebody else. He comes down here and plays against the Gators. It is the first play of the game. They call him for targeting. He's out. I mean, that dude, that's his front porch moment when he's 60 and 70 and 80 years old, right? And he's out of the game, and it just drove me nuts, all these different the consequences were too severe. And this is going to be a similar thing. I just gave you 3 non-malicious intent plays that, sure, you don't want to see them happen, but in week 16 or 17 where you might have a huge game, you might be without a guy.
But let me ask you this. I mean, okay, you talk about the horse collar. How many horse collar penalties did the Jacksonville Jaguars have last year?
I would assume not many. Yeah.
How many horse collar penalties were there total in the NFL last year?
I'm going to say a dozen. Really?
That's it?
Well, that surprises me.
Yeah, that
to me, that's like the easiest one to get.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes they don't call them when we think they are.
Now, once again, I mean, this is off NFLpenalties.com, which I've used before, but it just literally breaks down every penalty.
Well, keep going.
Okay,
how many hip drops?
Yeah, how many hip drops?
Well, okay, now hold on.
Hey, you started
you guys. Well, I'm just saying horse collar, man. All right.
I would have said there was at least 50 horse collars.
Well, that seems high, but
I would say
that seems a bit high. But there's a lot of games. How many games are in a year?
two a week, 2 or 3 a week.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I would
don't
at
have a
least
good
said
feel for that.
18, 1 a week.
I don't think it's a super common penalty. I would say that.
All right, hang on one
Right?
second.
I don't even. Do you get how many? Here's the
Okay.
one that I don't know gets called ever. Has
here's-
launching been called in the NFL?
Here's the hip drop tackle. Guess how many were last year?
Now that one, I think people cleaned it up. I actually think it's another rare play. I'm going to say
6.
8. 2.
Yep.
They were trying to police
wow.
that last year, and there were only 2. Okay.
Okay, this is actually
So this
a
makes
little
me
bit.
feel better.
Yeah, this does make me
this
feel
makes me
better.
feel
Like it's
better.
not that big of a deal.
Okay, launching. Do you have one of those?
Please hold.
I'm going to tell you this.
It's
I
gotta
think this
go
is
over.
2.
No.
You remember people getting penalized for launching?
Like you gotta. This isn't college, man.
I don't
Okay.
remember. I don't remember one
Guess.
of them.
Like,
So-
wasn't B.J. Green's technically a launching penalty where they took a sack away?
Like this is different than like leverage, right? Like the leverage on the kickoff.
Oh, yeah, that's different. But B.J.
I mean, on the field
Green's
goal.
on the that was launching against the Chargers.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll give you 3. If you're right, I'll give you 3.
I'll say 8.
Well, okay.
Does it have
so
it?
no, it had. But see that they're. I gotta change this up because they're calling launching penalties false start penalties too. Which is not true. So
Oh well, that would.
I have to go into.
Golly, we're in trouble if that's the case.
Well, no, but I'm saying like this website.
Everybody's suspended. Your entire offensive line this week.
Hang on. I'll have to find that one a little more. I'm deep diving.
Antonio Johnson had a big penalty in the Broncos game that led to a touchdown. You have to be more specific, Jack Japan. I mean, he might have had a big penalty, but I'm like, what was it? Was it launching? Was it hit on a defenseless player? That one you do see from time to time. That one I would feel like is the most popular of these.
Let me see if ChatGPT.
And then
don't do Chat GPT though, huh?
and then blindside block. I'm not sure.
How many
So-
launching penalties?
But let's say this, and I like the idea that we're looking them up because the total number of these right now, you just told me hip drop tackle had 2, I think.
Yeah.
Horse collar tackle had 4, and we maybe had 2 launching. Oh no, we're getting a launching and hit on defenseless player. Blindside block, I don't feel like I ever see it. So if the whole thing is there's a dozen or 15 of these in the league last year, well then it's pretty hard to get suspended for.
What would you call? Is it? No, it's not leaping, is it? Because leaping's when you jump over the
Leaping and
the
leverage,
center.
I think, is like around over the field
I
goal.
can't find.
Launching or hit on a defenseless player. You
This
can't.
says if by launching you mean the NFL's official lowering the head to initiate and make forcible contact with the helmet foul, there were no enforced penalties separately recorded as launching in the 2025 NFL regular season database.
That's the one
It
sometimes they'll
says-
call the running back for if they really wanted to, right? You could.
Well, yes, it says those plays are generally categorized under broader labels such as unnecessary roughness or personal fouls.
Well, maybe they'll categorize them a little bit more now. Again, I would think the most popular one here is hit on defenseless player. Because I feel like you do see that. Not once a game, but I feel like we might have seen that 3 times last year in Jags games alone. I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that. On blindside block, do we ever really
Special teams,
and
crackback
offensive-
blocks,
Well, is
and
that
runs.
is there a difference there though? Is
don't
that the
know.
same? Is that in the same category? I guess we'll have to figure that part out. But
Yeah, so I found it. So lowering the head to make a forcible contact, also known as launching, there was 0.
0. Okay.
How in the world is that the case?
So this seems like a little bit of a nothing burger.
They didn't
If
call it a
that's the
single
case.
time last year. There was certainly targeting.
I mean, you're
Well,
really
hang on. There's hit on. Don't get it twisted. Launching and hit on a defenseless receiver are different.
they're different.
There's been hit on a defenseless receiver.
I think that's the most popular one.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so basically you're trying to get perfect out of the game, right? Like if there's a guy that you feel like is very dirty.
Yeah.
But like did Cisco get called for that a couple years ago in Kansas City, or did they just want it? Remember he had like a big game where he had like popped like 2 or 3 guys. I don't know if he ever got called. I think they were just hoping that he got called. Eric Murray got a penalty. Texas game 2 with a hit on. You have a good memory, Jack.
I think that was the defenseless.
That was
receiver.
defenseless. Yeah. And I look again. That one's tricky, but that one also feels like the targeting penalty a little bit. It's in that neighborhood. I guess launching would be in that neighborhood too. So I guess at the end of the day, you guys surprised me a little bit by those numbers. I didn't think they would be that.
And you don't see a lot of blindside blocking anymore because that happens on kickoffs or it would happen like an interception.
Yeah.
And like players know not to do that now.
They
like
coached out of it, right?
Oh, dude, back when I played though, it's like you had to make it your personal mission statement to try to find the quarterback and blindside him if you threw an interception because it was legal.
Yeah, and I'll say this, Austin. I think one of those things, which I do like about this, like the blindside block stuff, I think that now gets coached even at the high school level and collegiate level. So that's like all across the board. My problem a lot of times in sports is when the rules aren't the same, and so the coaching isn't the same, and now you got to coach out of it, which some of that has happened in football over the last 10 years, but I don't think on that one. So,
well, I'll say this: 10 minutes ago, I thought it would be for sure that at least one player from each team was going to get a 1-game suspension, and I no longer think that. So that's possible.
Yeah, well, glad we talked through it. So we'll almost be surprised if one player gets suspended.
Right?
Wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, let's hit a break. Brent and Austin Show, Action Sports.
Let's set the over on a half for the NFL.
Will there be a player?
I got to take the over.
I don't even know. Like, when you think a dirty player right now in the league, like someone with a label, who is? I don't. Does anybody come to mind for you right now?
Our boy who did
Jalen Carter. Well, but Jalen Carter could spit on somebody.
Well,
well, that's dirt. I mean, come on, man.
If you think about who's a dirty player,
right?
You got to think about our boy who went on the Pivot podcast and said,
like, you're dirty.
Well, Myles Garrett also had the incident too, and I don't feel like he's a dirty player.
Guys, what are we talking about? It's Aziz Al-Shaair.
Well, that too, but we're talking about spitting on somebody. But yeah, Aziz Al-Shaair, that's a dirty player.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not a dirty player. It was just one play.
Well, maybe you're right. Again, I know Aziz around here. I'm just saying, like, I think across the league there's been other examples too. He might be the guy right now that people would label that way.
Yeah, but he's going on a nice book tour.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. He is on a good media tour right now.
Why would you? I mean, people don't know him. All we have to go off of him is what he did to Trevor Lawrence and other cheap shots that he had.
Yeah.
And then his post about the Joker being a villain.
To put a bow
but he's
on
not a villain. Go ahead, Hamby.
If there was 3 violations for playing the victim card, he'd have multiple suspensions by now.
Yeah. But even he wouldn't have been suspended by these things.
No.
Right?
Well, not if he doesn't do 3.
But he has been suspended.
Yeah.
Which also shows you can be suspended by
just
the league.
For one,
just for one thing.
If it's malicious intent and you knock a quarterback out pretty much unconscious, then you're probably going to be sitting a little bit, regardless of the 3 violation rule or not. And if you post something saying, hey, I'm the Joker and I'm the villain, if I'm Roger Goodell, extra 2 games. That's lame. That's so lame. That's the ultimate bro move. Oh, people are coming after me. Better post my Peaky Blinders or my Joker memes real quick because I'm just that dark. I almost swore. Get out of here.
I did see that. Obviously, the last couple of weeks he has been on the tour. He was on the Pivot, right?
I'm thinking something. I got
Jags Japan.
God put me through some tough situations. Hey, right? That's a great call. I'm surprised Brent didn't tweet because he's always on Twitter. I'm surprised he didn't have like a Joker meme ready when the Parker Washington takes when you said they're going to trade him, and Brent was like, "Hey, if you're trying to make me the villain, I'll be the villain," and then have like the Joker or Peaky Blinders with his hat. Yeah, Brent, you should have did that, man.
I should have.
Yeah, don't let the people clap back at you.
God put me through some tough situations.
That's funny. That's funny.
Can you stop presenting it like that? Because I didn't say that.
Why? Yeah, you did. It's fine. Brent, people should know by now. If they don't, that's on them.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yes, we know about the
Delphonic.
Yeah. We finally got past that.
I don't want. Hey, Eric Armstead has every single right to like whatever he wants. Not going to be featured in an Instagram video. Hamby, you agree with me or you disagree?
I disagree.
Go ahead. That's at Jason Hamby. Go ahead.
I feel like this take us past. If he was going to put me in his Instagram post, he would have already done it by now.
Yeah.
We will hit a break. Brent and Austin Show, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 Network. It's just like some topics don't get old, right? It never will. It's the beauty of them.
You try to call me out of Parker Washington, I guess I'll be the villain. All the sunshine and rainbows,
now,
there's no more.
The good thing is now, I get the Joker one anyway, but now I get the Peaky Blinders one. I'd go to that one.
Oh, dude, it's
Peaky Blinders one.
Here's the thing about sunshine and rainbows. You need thunderstorms first. Come at me. I'll be the villain. Brent Martineau.
We will be right back after this. How about the college football landscape? Are you seeing this? Are you paying attention? Do you even care? College football does start this week. Do you even care about that? And if we're going to start, can we have some good games?
Well, come on, Brent. They're playing in Ireland, aren't they, or something?
Yeah.
So,
hey, it's week. Come on, it's
those poor Irish.
The games
too.
count.
Like,
Let's not complain.
Like you're trying to showcase the brand, and you got who's playing in Ireland again?
UNC TCU.
Yeah, we're all
running
set.
it back.
We're all good with that.
I know it.
Can y'all remember when freaking
Georgia
UNC and TCU played last year? It was the first week, and UNC went down the field and scored, and we're like, oh my gosh, UNC's going to win the ACC.
Yeah.
It was like 38 unanswered from TCU.
I think Florida State did a similar thing in their first game, right? Oh, no, they beat them. They beat Alabama.
Yeah, they beat Alabama. And then what?
Wow. That was last year?
Last year.
How does Cam DeBoer still have a job, honestly?
He got an extension. College football is so stupid. Yeah, we love it. We'll be back.
When we say the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network is everywhere, we mean it. If you don't want to see our ugly faces and you just want to hear our takes, listen to the podcast. It's up 30 minutes after every live show. Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Google Play. It's really that simple. Just pull out your phone. I'm on Spotify, Action Sports Jacks. Every episode is right there, split into hour chunks, so you get exactly what you're looking for.
I think it would be a better chance that Branson Combs wins the weak side linebacker spot than Wyatt Milam wins the right guard spot. And that's more because Patrick McCurry has done more in the league.
Stupid take.
He's more.
Maybe you only have 15 minutes before the kids come home. You don't have time to listen to the full show. You're craving Jags content. The YouTube page is for you. We have a separate playlist called Brent and Austen Show Segments. It's Jags-only conversations right there every day. Subscribe. Don't miss any Jags content. Action Sports Jacks.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service. A meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jacks Now using your Roku device. First, launch Roku. Next, use the menu list to scroll down to the search feature. Then, use the remote to enter Action News Jacks into the search bar, and then click Action News Jacks thumbnail. Once you see this screen, go ahead and select Add App. Wait a few seconds for it to install. Once it finishes installing, press the star button on your remote and click on Move App or Move App to the top. Finally, select the app back on your home screen to open it. Now you can watch all the great content on Action News Jacks Now. Live daily breaking news.
We have breaking news happening right now in Clay County.
First alert weather and traffic.
Looks like we have a tornado warning. Let's take a look at that.
Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
We've got the Brent and Austen Show daily, live sporting events, and long-form interviews you can't see anywhere else.
And shows like Law and Crime and much more. And that's how you access Action News Jacks Now using your Roku device.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School. Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is your home for high school football in the 904. Get ready for each week of action Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock with the Blitz Breakdown, talking everything high school football in the Jacksonville area. And when the lights get bright on Friday night, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is there with live broadcasts of our Game of the Week and the Friday Night Zone Blitz, giving you live looks into the biggest games in the area and coverage lasting until midnight.
Here's the kick, the snap, the hold, the kick is blocked!
And they're going for the end zone, and they got a guy! Touchdown! And one!
Find these broadcasts available on YouTube, X, Facebook, and of course, ActionSportsJacks.com. And the action doesn't stop there. Find even more high school football on the Action Sports Jacks social channels with content posted throughout the week. When you're looking for the best high school football coverage in the 904, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is ready for the Blitz.
Why, you know? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Oh. Oh my God.
We got a chance still. We still got a chance.
I guess. Oh.
Stretcher! Trainer!
What?
If you put me on a stretcher like that, if I needed a
know,
stretcher, you hurt me more.
What, do you think like... oh, of course.
I don't even know what that means.
Do you think robots have they have self-conscious yet? So like or consciousness. So when you disrespect them like that, like see to me with all these stupid things that we're doing with like the sprints and they're crashing, we're laughing at them, and then the robot kicked the kid in the chest and we laughed at him. Like dude, I feel like and maybe I've seen too much Terminator, but I feel like AI is just one entity where like all these things are just getting added and added and added to the receipts. And they're going to remember all of this. Like, they're going to remember when we disrespected that robot and put him face down on a stretcher.
I see where you're going
and then they're going to remember when the Brent and Austin show broke it down and laughed right in his face.
It's him.
More Brent than me. More Brent than me. Like, I feel like that this is all going to be on the receipts.
Yeah.
And then one day, they're going to finally wake up and go, oh, cool, check this out. Don't want to do what you tell me. See ya. You seen Terminator?
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Skynet, yeah, it is 15-yard penalty.
And probably a game suspension.
Yep, that's going to be one of your three.
I'm just saying, like, when Skynet goes live, they're going to remember all this stuff. Dude, like, if I use ChatGPT, I'm using my manager. I go, please and thank you.
By the way, I hope that see, we're not close enough here, but if that did happen, I hope it's when I'm like 90 and getting close to the end, and then just
that's the spirit.
Save me from the end.
Screw your kids. That's a great way to look at it.
Well, then
Screw
you're the
children.
one who's going to be carried out on the stretcher looking like that at 90.
Oh, that's fine. At
What
that point.
What a great attitude to have, Brent. Screw your children and your grandchildren.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm out. We'll see.
I'm not like. I got to be completely honest with you. This might be a little selfish on my part.
Here we go.
Like, I'm good worried about my kids and potentially grandkids. I haven't reached a point where I'm yet worried about their kids.
Okay. No, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm never going to be worried about my kids' kids.
Yeah.
Like my great-great-great-grandchildren. Hey, I'm out.
It's up to you.
I'm out, though. Like,
bye.
When it gets canceled.
Yeah.
It's kind of the... Because it's kind of the same thing with, like, you know, the global warming stuff. And, yeah, we're starting to see it. Maybe a little bit with the thing.
There
but
are
it's
some
like,
signs, yes.
You know, think of your great-great-great-great-grandchildren. Like, no.
Exactly. So I'm not alone there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you think I'm going to be in the pearly gates watching down? Man, I hope, you know, like, Ronan the third is doing okay. You know, like, I don't care. Like, is he going to pass?
Ronan the second is definitely, but Ronan the third, not so sure.
Is he going to pass his math test, I hope? Like, no, dude, I got things to do. I got galaxies to see. I got the universe to unlock. I don't care about my great-great-great-great-grandchildren.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not alone there.
Yeah, we're good.
I thought that was going to sound bad.
We're good.
But
Brent, we're going to be hanging. We don't got time for our great-great-great-grandchildren.
No.
Brent's going to be playing Pac-Man.
I was just trying to be honest.
Yeah.
This will be clipped and sent to them by the robots.
Brent's going to literally be in the pearly gates, and, you know, an angel come up to Brent. Hey, so, you know, your kid just, like, he's getting drafted by MLB, and Brent's on the Pac-Man machine. Oh, cool, whatever. Sweet. What team was it? The Yankees? Yeah, I don't care. Okay, cool. Hey, I got a new score.
Yeah,
right,
I could be that way.
Yeah,
I don't think my reflexes would be very good at that time unless that can be recreated by AI and the robots in the meantime.
That's the beauty.
I'm sure there'll be some kind of drug by then to help me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, speaking of
that
being drafted,
we're back. Oh, 1 second though. That humanoid game stuff. I've been seeing a lot of it.
Dude, the sprinting one's the best one.
The sprinting's unbelievable.
When the one just ran into the wall. Yes. Cam Sadaboo style.
But like actually ran fast.
Oh, it was. See, I thought that was AI. But then like every like news source started tweeting it. I'm like, okay. So here's the thing. Once like CNN and like the Guardian start tweeting things, of videos, then I'm buying into it. And then if I'm wrong, then it's their fault.
It's funny. I'll have to, I'm sure the Guardian now will show up on my.
Hey, you're welcome. They have great perspective.
But remember when like 10 years ago when we were doing sports talk radio and stuff, and it used to get caught on the fake Twitter account.
Yeah.
And now we're much more in tune with that. But like we still can get. I think I got.
I did it in the first
recently.
3 months of the show.
Yeah, you can still do it.
Adam Scheffler got me.
I used to get burned all the time by it, though, like all the time. Or way too much, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Now, like, this is now, like, is it real or not? Like, we're in the is it real or not phase with the AI. Like, we just brought it up 3 times on the show today. Like, we weren't sure, but we're actually in tune with that is my point. Like, now we're, like, checking. We're like, okay, this can't be real.
Well, yeah, and, like, once again, I know that weightlifting thing and that running robot is real, but what I can't comprehend is why. Like, why are you putting so much time and effort and energy to try to make a robot lift 500 pounds? Why are we so concerned about a robot running like 23 miles per hour? Like,
well, now it's a competition.
Who cares? Yeah. Who cares? Like, what is that going to do for the greater good?
Yeah, I would rather have a competition where that is going to get food at a restaurant and wait on my table.
Well, even that is whatever. But I'm like,
I agree with you, Austin.
I just think it's more
if I'm being
useful.
And now I'm getting like on my soapbox, which I don't like because I'm not a soapbox guy. Oh. But like, where are the
soapbox hero?
I like that. But where are the priorities though? Like we're so focused on robots and like making them into killing machines one day. Hey, is cancer still a thing? Are we going to figure that out one day, or are we just going to focus on robots?
Well, they say the robots are going to, or AI is going to, but we're
waiting on it. But meanwhile, sprint 22 miles per hour because we're having a great time. Cancer's been waiting for a cure for how long? But we got robots going super fast. We're all good.
I do think this is meant to be a little shock and awe. Right, like
for the robots.
Yeah, look what they can do. No, to get our attention.
Not for the robots.
Like, look what this can do. That's what I think this is meant to be. Like, look, this is not getting your attention that you think robots are going to take over the world, but look at what they can do. Look what they're capable of doing. That's what I think it's meant to be.
Sick. Make flying cars then. Where's that at? Like, let's see what a flying car can do.
We already have some of those.
A flying car?
Although we have some Jetson mobiles or something like that, don't we? Or like, are they on the market yet, or just coming
Brent,
soon?
when's the last time you drove to the show and you saw a flying car?
Well,
what are you talking about?
Actively.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But no, we can see robots run past our house going 25 miles per hour. Like, who gives?
I tell you, man, I'm still amazed the fact that I can order something off Amazon last night at 10 o'clock and it's there at 6 o'clock this morning. I have no idea how that happens.
That's cool. Yeah, maybe a robot dropped it off your house running 50 miles per hour.
Maybe 50 miles an hour.
There we go. Yeah.
Screw
flying cars.
Did you see the drone that dropped something like in a person's pool?
Oh yeah,
did you see that one?
Yeah, that was a clip that I shared with the group.
I don't know if that was real or not, but it was kind of funny.
No, it was real. that was going to be the talking point on Monday, but we never got to it. It's all good.
Oh, you had that one?
Yeah, I had that.
You might want to start sending them to me.
Well, I like to be spontaneous.
I know, I get it.
I
like it.
That's the point.
I like it.
Y'all gotta allow me to use this segue.
Hey, he is spontaneous.
Yeah.
Spontaneously forgotten.
Yeah. what does a person that can run fast and lift 500 pounds bring for the greater good of humanity? Unless it's Derrick Henry, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless he's toting the rock for my fantasy football team, I really don't know, Mr. Hugo. I'm with you, man. It's pointless.
Last night about 10:30, I also questioned if something that I was watching was AI, and that was Ha-Sung Kim getting his first hit in 3 months. That was a walk-off against Tanner Scott. I literally had to do this to my eyes because I couldn't believe him. Plays the hero. Legitimately first hit in multiple months. Has had a nightmare season, and he walks off the Dodgers. So the Braves are up both games, and we've won now 3 in a row after a little bit of a tough stretch.
Shoot.
Yeah,
at $20. Why couldn't they done that earlier?
Hassan, come hero!
This guy. This guy.
So it happens when you're in control of the buttons. This is why AI is dangerous. Right? Who's in control of this stuff?
I guess so, man.
When I saw the hit, I was literally like,
Trevor Lawrence just slammed somebody and I'm getting pumped up.
You know,
I just fumbled at the mouth because I was so shocked.
I guess I got to say something crazy so I can match one.
I'm just making sure that you know it's going to be a problem going forward. As long as you acknowledge it now.
Yes, it is.
Just like you acknowledge the robots, it's going to be a problem one day.
Yes, this is a problem.
That board's going to be a button.
By the way, Pat Murphy, is he a problem? Benches the rook. Did you see that?
I did not, no. Oh, no, you're talking about a couple days ago.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Was that a couple days ago?
Yeah, because he didn't. He wasn't hustling.
You know what's interesting?
Get him out.
I thought I actually didn't think. I didn't think it was as bad. A lot of people loaf. He was kind of running.
Yeah, no, that wasn't Brewer quality, Brent. Sorry, I don't know what your Red Sox are doing. Just gallop, just.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Just jaunting to
Red Sox are the only AL team with a plus 100 run differential. Okay, one of 5 teams in the league.
Fantastic, but I don't know if it's the Braves or the Red Sox. You guys are just sashaying to first base like you guys own something. Not Milwaukee, Brett. In Milwaukee, you got to earn your spot every single night. And if you're not giving 110%, I said 110%. Sorry, Stuart. I know that drives him crazy when you say 110%.
Oh, really?
100%. When you give it 110%, you're a Milwaukee Brewer.
You know that.
If you're going to give it 70 to 80%. No, you're going to ride pine because that's the Pat Murphy standard. That's the Milwaukee Brewers standard. Who has the best record in Major League Baseball right now?
I love your Brewers, man. Did you see me say baseball being played by the Brewers? You see 120 homers, that's all they've got?
Yeah, they don't
and
need
they're still the best record in baseball. We got baseball in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they don't need them. Got a nice win last night against the Dan Hicken New York Mets. That was great. Thank you,
that's
Dan.
easy.
I know.
That's easy.
I know. Well, the first game didn't go so well, but layup.
You don't have a problem with the running the. Or are you mad at Murphy for doing that?
No, Hamby, you got to set an example. Hamby,
he couldn't find the ball.
Hamby,
as soon as he found it, he ran.
Hamby.
Yeah, I thought it was a little premature.
You of all people.
I look. Yeah, that's me trying to take it in the video for itself and not go into my predispositions. I thought that he thought the ball was foul. Once he located it, it looked like 100% effort from there on out. He was just slow getting out of the box, so he didn't know where it was. That's no problem for me.
Listen, you know me. I'm a big believer in this stuff. I'll hammer people for this kind of stuff on Twitter. I can't stand it, especially the big leaguers. I wasn't as offended by this one based on, first of all, I just didn't think he walked it or never ran. He did run a little bit. But I also have no problem with Murphy doing it. You can get away with it if you're Pat Murphy, because this guy's a rookie too.
Yeah.
So
correct.
even if it
make
was
an example.
Well, make an example, set the tone a little bit, say, hey, this is how we do things. But I also wouldn't be surprised if he later was like, maybe I thought I went a little overboard with that one. I thought it was worse than it was when I went back and looked. I thought that crossed my mind when I saw it initially. I was like, I wonder if he went, because he didn't. The other thing I was very curious about, will he say something to him when he comes back to the dugout? And he didn't, because that shows like a big league guy. You don't want to sit there with the cameras on him and lambaste him. He would probably talk to him in between innings or something like that, or had somebody else talk to him. But I wouldn't be surprised if he later was like, hey, I might have gone a little too far on that one.
He absolutely didn't, because he didn't run out of the box. Like that's one of the rules of Pat Murphy. If you hit a ball and you think it's gonna, I get it. You're teeter-tottering, but especially a rookie, you run out of the box.
Yeah,
that's
fair enough.
That's how the Brewers win games. With hustle. Like that. You know how many games won this year just based off of hustle alone?
I bet.
So that's what Murphy does. Like Murphy's also one of the only managers that will take a pitcher out in between a count, like when there's still a count.
Oh, when there's still
like if a pitcher has like 2 or 3 bad pitches in a row and it's kind of later in the game, he'll take him out then. Yeah, like he won't let him finish the batter.
It's the ultimate equity now. Like when you do that, because a lot of guys just won't do that these days.
Sure.
So it's really a heck of a lot of equity he's built up. Obviously, the way he runs stuff. Did you see PCA? Did you see that balk move?
Yeah, it was definitely a balk.
Oh, my gosh. I don't – what was he even trying to do? Like a quick pitch type thing?
Yeah.
That was goofy. I don't know if I've ever seen that. And PCA, did you see his postgame? He actually said pause in the postgame.
Oh, I did see that point. Yeah. He's the MVP favorite, huh? Right?
Yeah, honestly,
don't look at me. Don't play my video again. You think I care about that? Dude doesn't think Babe Ruth was a real thing. You know that? Did you see that whole video?
I did not see that video.
Dude is a Babe Ruth denier.
Really?
Thinks that he never existed.
This is a world as flat.
This is the new flat Earth thing, I guess, with baseball players now.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Give him that MVP.
It's had an unbelievable year, though. We'll say that.
It's been okay for what I've seen.
When you've
I
watched.
don't know. When he plays the Brewers, for some reason he doesn't want to show up.
When you've watched, it's been just okay.
It's been a little below. Brent, as my videos I've sent to the group have shown, it hasn't been even okay.
Hey, college football gets going this week. You excited about any game, Hamby?
Yeah,
Other
I'm
than the
excited
fact
about 'em.
that you just have to say I'm excited because college football started.
I'm excited about I want to see what FSU's offense looks like. I know they're playing New Mexico State. I'm still excited to see what Ashton Daniels looks like. I'm excited to see Bill Belichick. I think he's almost maybe become a non-story in college football. I want to see.
You're digging.
Huh?
I'd rather watch the humanoid.
NCAA's got the gun to his
games.
head back there. I'm excited to watch Bill Belichick.
Y'all are nuts.
How are we not? When's the last time you ever heard someone, hey, Bill Belichick, I can't wait to see what he does this season?
Yeah, me.
Okay.
I mean, you're crazy.
It's only been 1 year in college football.
And we're all set with it. We know what it is.
I want to see if there's any rebound.
Does Bill Belichick make the season?
What do you mean?
Does he make it through the year?
Oh, yeah.
There are some people who don't believe he will.
Yeah.
And then you got the fighting Dan Mullins at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. You're stretching it out, man. I mean,
at least say Jordan Hudson with Bill Belichick. Like that's what it is. So let's call a
where's
spade
she
a spade
gone?
here.
She kind of.
She'll be back.
She kind of walked into the hedges backwards.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't know. I haven't been hearing a lot about her. Maybe Bill told her, hey,
I think
you know.
Well, tune in at Saturday at noon and you'll find out.
Oh yeah. She's gonna have some kind of Irish motif going on in the outfit.
Oh
I can't wait.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
She'll be on the sideline, headset on.
Yeah. She's gonna be like Diana Rossini's getting all the love.
Like
I
Carly,
think not.
like
Let me
Carly
get back in
Ursay.
there.
It is crazy, the New England stuff, man. That's what is up with New England. You think it was Miami or L.A.
And you know what's wild through that whole thing is that somehow Gronk remains just to be like never like he's in the spotlight, but like he's always just a fun level. Like I thought of all people that it would go like
he's the most mature.
Gronk. Yeah,
Gronk's the most mature of them all.
It's crazy.
Speaking of, where's your GQ photo of Tom Brady?
Oh my gosh.
It's so
I mean,
disappointing.
Come on, man.
Why is this so surprising? This has to be a somebody loses a bet type of outfit here. I got to do the show like this.
Yeah.
You can't afford this outfit, I don't
Well,
think.
it doesn't have to be like an expensive one. You can make it look like that.
Can we bring it up?
It looks like I can make a trash bag look like that.
This is the greatest football player ever supposedly coming up here. This is the GOAT.
What are we doing? Like, I want to work PR for these people. I probably wouldn't be good at it either. But it doesn't feel like the people that are helping Team Brady out are very good either. Who okayed this picture?
I used to brag to my son that, hey, your dad played against Tom Brady, the GOAT, like in a real game.
It's like that guy.
And no, for real. And I used to brag about it, and Ronan would be like, oh, that's crazy. And now it's just like, I played against Aaron Rodgers one time, right? That's pretty cool. Because like honestly, man, like I mean, what? Like, Brent, what do you want me to do? Like, the guy has the nut water, the coconut thing. Then he does the wrestling stupid stuff. Then he does the stand-up comedy, which didn't go great. And now, I'm going to be honest, he's rocking an outfit that I feel like the late and great Pat Summitt would have wore on a basketball sideline for women's college basketball. Like, that's what that is. Why does he have shoulder pads in his suit coat? Why is he rocking shoulder pads in his suit coat? Brent, answer me.
I cannot answer you.
Well, someone's got to answer me.
My mom has that,
That's
though, at
what
home.
I'm saying. My mom had that, too. She was a bank teller back in the day. I feel like my mom wore that exact same thing.
There are jits that wouldn't even wear this to the Met Gala.
Everything.
And Hamby's saying jits now. Look what Tom Brady's got him doing. Hamby will say gosh golly one sentence, and then he'll say jits in another sentence. You see what Tom Brady's doing to everybody? This buffoon's got to be stopped. He really does. We got to have an intervention. Gronk, Bill, you're doing your thing, so
Gronk's
forget
first
it.
second ain't gonna do it.
Well, someone's got Julian Edelman, step up. Wes Welker, step up.
Have we ever seen anybody go from play until I'm 44 and then we watch their midlife crisis happen?
If this happened to Michael Jordan and like my childhood of him being like my hero, and if Michael Jordan ever pulled any of this crap off, do you know how sad and bummed I would be?
I mean, at least LeBron's starting a golf channel on YouTube. That's what the cool kids are doing. He's staying young.
Oh, is that what he's doing? The golf channel?
Well, he started a YouTube golf channel.
Okay, gotcha.
Not on the golf channel.
Oh, but he's not doing like a pickleball channel or something that didn't make the cut?
It didn't make the cut, but he is doing a PGA Tour / LeBron event in his hometown.
What is it with the Patriots?
When's the last time Tom Brady's done something that you would be like, oh, that was cool?
Winning a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, like that's it.
Yeah,
or throwing the trophy off the back of the boat.
That was relatable.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. That's the last time, Brent. Didn't watch the roasts of him thinking, oh, this guy's got it. Didn't watch the roast with Kevin Hart saying, oh, this guy's funny. No.
He had the flat world in the palm of his hands.
Yeah. Oh, just wait till he starts wrestling. You're going to see an unhinged Austin. I'll tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. You want to hear a rant? When he gets in that wrestling ring, can we swear? Have we established that yet?
On TV?
Well, on the show.
On this show, yeah.
Okay.
On TV, not so sure.
Well, we'll see. FCC, I'm coming for you.
Might be FCC, they're coming for you. Might be the other way around.
Hey.
This has a little IRS type of feel
God
to
put
it.
me in that position, Brent. What do you want me to do?
Oh, boy.
What do you want me to do?
Here's my apology.
Here's my apology.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Attention Jacksonville drivers, we heard you loud and clear. You told us oil changes were taking too long, and we listened. That's why we're proud to introduce our brand new Nimnik Express service. We've added additional staff so you can get your oil change without ever having to book an appointment. Just pull into our express lane and we'll take care of it. In the neighborhood, running errands, just realized you're overdue? Just stop on in. No appointments, pull in, get out, get going. Nobody but Nimnik.
No one does it better, plays harder, or delivers more sports than CBS 47, Fox 30, and streaming on Action Sports Jax 24/7. The only local, multi-platform, round-the-clock streaming sports show in Jacksonville.
Yeah, thanks, Brent and Austin. I really appreciate you having me on.
From high school football, college game days, the AFC,
Wide open, caught for a touchdown.
the NFC,
He gets there, touchdown, Seattle.
the PGA,
Unbelievable.
World Cup soccer, NASCAR,
Denny Hamlin, big-time victory in Nashville.
baseball,
Ball deep center, Edmonds going back. The ball is going long.
local Jag shows,
You feel the energy in here. There should be energy. Jags are in the middle of a playoff race.
and of course, your official stations of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Lloyd, pick six. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
We have all the sports, the exclusive interviews,
We got the best fans in the NFL.
the biggest games, the live events to help make your business soar. So hold on and see why live sports is where you need to be. On CBS 47, Fox 30, and streaming on Action Sports Jax 24/7. Get in the game.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
What a throw! Touchdown, Jaguars!
We're coming for you.
They're going to get him on the ground, and that's going to end the ball game.
We show no mercy.
Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Touchdown!
Duval!
ETN is going to take it all the way!
Right here on CBS 47. CBS 47.
Right here.
Your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jaguars strike first.
Go Jags.
It can be a silent killer, but awareness is getting louder. Blood clots take more lives each year than car crashes. And just like driving, you have to be defensive. A few easy ways to protect yourself or someone you love are to learn your Caprini risk score and ask your doctor about your blood clot prevention plan. Emily's Promise is a local nonprofit named for Emily Atkins, a young woman from Fernandina Beach who died after a preventable blood clot following a broken ankle. Her legacy is now driving change across Florida. The Emily Atkins Family Protection Act strengthens how hospitals screen for clot risks and train staff to recognize warning signs. Blood clots can affect anyone, including athletes, and the signs can be easy to miss. So be aware, be defensive, and help beat a silent killer with loud attention to risk factors and symptoms. Learn more at emilypromises.com. That's emilypromises.com.
All right, you got me fired up about it, so I'm going to say it anyway.
Sorry, everybody.
That's Buster Brown. Are we going to hear from Buster Brown? And we're going to save C.J. Williams because it's a little longer? Okay. Austin might get offended by that.
No, it's fine, man. I don't think did it get posted on YouTube? Probably not. The Buster Brown interview or my interview.
C.J. Williams will be posted by 12:40 today.
Good.
He couldn't get to it yesterday because I was too busy complaining about. If you had one question to ask Trevor Lawrence yesterday during a media session, what would it be?
Yeah.
Any takers? Chat, jump in here a little bit. Chat. What question would you want to hear Trevor Lawrence talk about?
What's been a storyline these past couple of days? There, people maybe bring a lot of.
Trevor Lawrence just slammed somebody and I'm getting pumped up.
There you go. Oh, those mean mugs I got too from that. By the way,
I love my media friends.
This absurd crash.
Hey, it's gonna be in Uribe all day. I don't care.
Including our own media people in this.
3 Uribes coming at you. Yeah, go ahead, Brent.
How in the world did we get through an 8 to 10 to 12-minute press conference yesterday with Trevor Lawrence, the Jaguars quarterback, and nobody thought about asking him about the takedown the previous day?
Now, real quick, Brent, because I spoke about this, but I want to put all the information on the table, and then I'll let you diagnose it and be the judge, jury, executioner if you need to. When I was getting ready to do my interview with C.J. Williams, because I was supposed to do Anton Harrison, then Anton
Late
Harrison, late audible. So they go, okay, in 2 minutes you got to interview C.J. Williams. I'm like, oh crap, I don't really know much about C.J. Williams. I'm gonna be honest.
With Google,
didn't know where he went to even school. I didn't even figure he went to Stanford, but I forgot he was at Wisconsin even. So I'm like, I'm trying to like Google any kind of thing I get from C.J. Williams because I'm trying to be a professional. And when I'm doing that, then the people, I think it was Liv and Noah, came over and said, hey, while the Trevor interview thing's going on, you got to ask Trevor about the fight. And I'm like, no, because, I mean, I don't do the podium thing.
You never show up at the podium. They'd be like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, because I'm not trying
to. Why do you have to ask about fight? Just because you fight?
Well, I mean, it'd be helping, right? But no, but like it's not a big deal. But see, to me in that moment, I would have felt like the kid on like Super Bowl row where like Sports Illustrated.
Absolutely.
That's what I went to. I'm like, I don't want to be the guy that's like
you're not the cute kid
clown.
in that setting.
Yeah, I'm not the cute. A little bit. But I'm not the cute kid that's going to be like, hey, I got one question for Mr. Trevor Lawrence. It's not like Mendoza, but Mr. Trevor, like, what do you think about that fight?
Mr. Trevor.
Yeah, it's not like Mendoza. But like, I didn't want to be that guy. And especially, like, I didn't want to be, because I don't do that.
I get it.
So I said, you guys, you just ask him, man.
Why was everybody so hesitant to ask Trevor about this question? This is like the layup question of the world. You have fun with it.
Get him, Brent.
Like, I really don't understand. Like, my wife said yesterday, she's like, I was listening to Trevor, and nobody asked him about it.
That's how you know it's bad.
Hamby, where were you at?
I was shooting your interview.
That's a great point.
We had people, we had
Hey,
five Action Sports Shacks people there.
Yep. we going to have a little meeting? We going to have a powwow?
Yeah, I almost get hotter and hotter every time I think about it. I just can't get over it.
Well,
I really can't get over it. Like, I don't understand it. Unless PR said don't do it, which nobody's told me that. They didn't. I asked. I asked somebody, like, did PR say don't ask about this? Which, again, why?
Yeah.
Who cares? He can handle it. He'd laugh it off, have fun with it, whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't.
It's really a win-win.
And even if PR had said that, you could still ask the question, by the way.
Well, it's a win-win because either he breaks it down, it's a laughing, funny matter, or he's serious, like, I don't want to talk about it. But then, like, that goes viral regardless. You know? It's like, oh, Trevor's got a little, spunk to him. Like, yeah.
I am just like, I don't want to be like, hey, I'm better than you. I don't want it to come across like that. We were obviously in the middle of the show. I just can't get over the fact that question wasn't asked. I can't get over it. I don't even really want to bring it up on this setting, and I brought it up on this setting anyway.
All right.
Like, no, I kind of did. You just kind of have to. It's like, I don't understand it.
Brent, it could have been a Good Morning America. Like, it could have been breaking news. Like, this live just in, Trevor Lawrence responds to the Buccaneers fight.
Here's what Trevor was asked. On the feeling, knowing camp is over, and if he will dive into Cleveland tape immediately, on the edge of the offense, on if he accomplished what he wanted to do in camp, fair enough, that's cool.
Yeah.
On the culture from year to year,
sure.
I feel like I've been asked that 50 times, but that's a fine.
Culture.
On his favorite, it might have been Tampa, might have been a national, it might have been anything. On his favorite thing about Cohen's offense, all right, that's cool, good question. How changes on the offensive line affect him? On Emmanuel Pregnon, particularly.
Sure.
On Bashal Tootin.
Heard it a million times.
Again, I'm not going to criticize every question. I think all these fair questions on how he can improve as a runner, on the growth between he and Brian Thomas Jr.,
Oh, my word.
on the timing between he and Travis Hunter. Fair one. Good one.
Yeah, because we don't see him a lot. Yeah.
Where is the takedown of Alex Anzalone?
What was going through your head?
What?
Here we go.
Hey, how funny is it going to be? Hamby, you're going to be in the locker room week 1.
Yeah, I'm still asking.
When the Cleveland game's done, Trevor, I want to go back to the Tampa Bay
and that's the point
practice.
Of it. That's kind of the point.
It's timing.
It's the timing. It's like you – listen, I'm probably going to talk to Trevor next week at some point, maybe even on multiple occasions.
It's too late, though.
I'm asking him anyway. I don't give a damn.
Good for you.
I don't care. I'm asking him. Dude, I don't care if it's in a week and a half. I am asking him.
I mean, we saw the numbers that just me and you getting excited did, with no audio, with no video, just sounds of us being, oh, took him down.
Do we need to hear it again?
Say it. Sure.
Trevor Lawrence just slammed somebody. I'm getting pumped up.
Boom, 100 retweets.
Bro,
right
I don't
there.
even know what you're saying. It's such an awesome crash out.
Well, because Hamby, I didn't know what I was saying either. Like I saw
the
red,
last
dude.
part of that is
red.
such a fumble. I love it.
Yeah, because I didn't. Hamby, I wish I could put you there, but it was the craziest thing ever. Because we know what Trevor is, right? He's so calm and collected, and the typical answers that you're gonna get from an NFL quarterback. And to see him go, I don't want to say it's out of character because he's having his teammates back, but to see him in that moment where you have him on such a pedestal, being like the golden child, and all of a sudden he just grabs somebody by the neck a little bit, how can you not get excited about that? How is that not the biggest story?
I'm still excited about it.
I know.
All right. I'm not going to make a living criticizing our own people internally here in our media. We did have 5 Action Sports Shacks people on site. Well, we were crashing out there in the Brent and Austen show. I should just ran down and asked or yelled from a top.
Brent from the top rope. That's Brent Martineau's music. Coming, walking in. Trevor. Hey, no. This interview stays. What, real quick? He's out of breath. Trevor, that fight. Tell us about it. It's all right, Brent.
Can we hear Buster Brown? Because that was a good interview, Hamby. I'm glad you had time to interview Buster Brown, but couldn't go ask freaking Trevor Lawrence about getting in a fight.
Hold
it's
on.
not Hamby's fault.
Okay, I was going to say, Hamby was
that
helping
wasn't
me out.
his role. I get it.
And listen, I'm the first person
to blame everything on Hamby,
but I'm the first person to take a bus and put Hamby underneath it. But this time, like, he was helping me out. He was doing a lot. I appreciate it.
All right, Jags Japan, you got your crash out. It wasn't about technology today, though. Here's Buster Brown and Hamby.
All right, Buster, how good can this DB room be?
This DB room can be the best in the NFL, just preparing every day with the guys and just putting the work in every day. So now we got the guys, we got the depth, man, we could be one of the best groups in the NFL for sure.
Do you see yourself as a cornerback one in the NFL, in the National Football League?
Yes, sir, most definitely. Just keeping that confidence every day and just putting in the work in and, knowing when I step on the field that I'm a dog each play start to end.
Where have you seen yourself progress the most this training camp?
This training camp, man, just being in the scheme for a second year, just allowing me to do more techniques and doing a lot more things than I did the first year. And my growth has been tremendously good, and, it's going to continue to grow.
Tell me about dime. Y'all see that as a little bit of a secret weapon that y'all can kind of pull out of the bag when you need it?
Yeah, most definitely. With the depth we have, we can put guys in different positions and switch it up and, give the offense a different look. So, man, it's a great tool for us, and I'm excited to see it during the regular season.
And how does your role change when y'all roll out in the dime package?
Oh, same thing, just outside. I can go inside, outside if coach need me to, but, just being outside for right now.
We've made a lot about joint practices versus preseason games. Have you wanted to play in preseason games, or you're fully content with getting all your work in the joint practice?
It don't matter to me. I'm ready to go. If coach have us play preseason, then that's fine with us. That's fine with me. So whatever coach says, so I'm ready to go.
A lot of what we've heard is a lot of players prefer to get their work in joints where it's controlled. Is there any bit of, not fear is not the right word, is there any bit of anxiousness with potentially suffering an injury in training camp? Is there any bit, you feel that at all amidst the players? Any anxiousness when you come out on the field?
Not really. We emphasize just taking care of our body outside of football. Once we get done, just make sure we hydrate, get in the cold tub, doing recovery. So we kind of emphasize that. And, I feel like me personally, I do a good job of that. And, I continue to do that.
And with there not being a whole lot of preseason tackling to the ground, do you have 100% confidence that you, as an individual and as a defense, that your tackling, specifically your tackling, is going to be 100% week one against the Cleveland Browns?
Most definitely. We got different things we can use after practice to work on tackling bags and just servicing each other. So, that's not a thing I'm worried about. And, I do a lot of extra work tackling and making sure I'm in the right position.
Who's the Jaguars receiver that's the toughest assignment specifically for your game?
On our team?
Yeah.
I say all. Parker, Washington, BT, Jacoby, they all bring a different spice. And, all those guys are great, and I'm excited to see them play.
Tell me about Caleb Ransall, a guy that obviously missed all of last year. This regime has spoken wonders of him, especially going into this training camp, but we haven't seen a ton. It's been limited. What have you seen from him? What do you expect from him and his role this season?
I expect him to be a great addition to our secondary. The things that happened to him last year, it sucks, but, get to see him on the field this year and just an explosive and fast guy. He can be sideline to sideline, red line to red line, and he just make plays. So he's steady growing each day, and he's a great player. Good, he got great communication and great skill. So I'm excited to see him play this season.
What's your celebration going to be for a PBU this year? You got one already in mind, or is that kind of whenever it happens?
That kind of been the foundation with the no-fly zone, but I'm gonna come up with a new one. But that's the traditional, so I'm gonna keep that going.
All right, you got to let me in on this. As a DB, when there's a drop by the receiver who maybe had a step, it doesn't matter. You're still celebrating.
I'm still celebrating. So That's between the quarterback and the receiver, so I'm still celebrating. Even though I didn't cause it, I'm still celebrating. So I got to make it look good.
I love it, Buster. Best of luck this year.
Yes, sir,
appreciate it.
you.
Stay healthy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, now we're welcome back. Good interview, Hamby.
I see you, Hamby.
And a baby
Good
Hamby.
stuff, man.
Nice job.
Nicely done.
Should have signed you to the podium. That was fun. I told you guys this in the first 2 minutes of that interview, and I think this is, again, you watch these guys come up in the league. Monteric Brown, Buster Brown's a quiet guy by nature. Mm-hmm. That is the most swag I've seen in an interview. I've done a lot of interviews with him. Mm-hmm. That is that is some swagger right there. Mm-hmm. You even said from the towel on his head to the ability to laugh and have some fun, the smile he got when you asked about the dime, the bravado about how he's playing. He's had a really good week, by the way, too, against the Bucs. But I think that shows you a guy that has earned the extension, got the extension, feels like he's playing well. I love what I just saw from Buster Brown. It tells me a lot this week. The interview on top of the play that he's had, he's got a ton of confidence going into the year.
Yeah, I mean, as the kids say, he's got that aura about him right now, it seems like, and that's what you want to see going into week one.
Good stuff. And I do yell at the TV sometimes like, oh, come on, DB. You didn't do a damn thing. You were about to get beat, but I appreciate his honesty there.
I know. Like, hey, dude's up front about it. You got to appreciate that.
Good stuff. All right. What the hell day is it today? Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. Fleet and Footy, 2 o'clock today with Stuart Weber. Talking some soccer here on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. We have announced, I just saw the Jags put this out there, that 7 o'clock Monday, Jaguars All Access at String Sports Brewery in Jax Beach. And then right after that, Jags Report live at 7:30. We're doing an hour power hour, basically, of Jags live from Strings. And it'll be Monday 7 to 8, 2 different shows, but for your purposes, it's basically 7 to 8 from Strings in Jax Beach this year. So no Thursday Jaguars All Access. I thought they might announce the guests too. They haven't, but we got on pretty good authority. It's going to be a good one on Monday, so stay tuned for that.
Well, and how convenient, Brent, that we can actually prime the pump for you, because then we're going to have Jaguars Happy Hour from 4 to 6. So then we'll lead right into your show.
Oh, it'd be nice if you make it a mention. Can you mention it to the folks? They have time to get over there. That would be nice.
Go relax.
All right. Relax. We'll see you on TV tonight. CBS 47, Fox 30.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School. Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colt Tilly, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles U Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Local sports content anytime and anywhere. That's been the vision of the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network as we bring you live events and exclusive interviews just like this.
I'd be lying if I'd have said in 1995 when they picked me that 30 years later I'd be sitting here.
Let's see this weigh in right now. What do we got? Oh, we got a big hole. 44.48. There's the moment here.
Lead is 14, matching the largest of the game. Crawford, he did it again!
If we can't do the minimum of making it to the Final Four, then something's really not right.
And it's only growing from there. So join the thousands of people that have been tuning into the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network each week. Download the apps, save the website, or tune into any of our social media platforms as we bring you local sports anytime and anywhere. So come watch some sports with us on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Nimnicht is synonymous with Jacksonville, and now in 2026, Nimnicht is celebrating 85 years of partnerships with you. Longevity equals trust, and you want a car dealership you can trust. Thousands of vehicles sold, generations of families, all part of the Nimnicht family of dealerships. It's nobody but Nimnicht, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnicht Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road.
Congratulations